Mrs. Nassine, Grandma Nassine, otherwise AKA Gravity Grandma, brought cake and was forcing you guys all to eat a 5-layer, 10-layer cake with fruit based frosting. You guys had a little bit of a party, kind of a conversation like before a big meeting was had. Before the big meeting was had, the entire party at some point wound up convening in Akia's room and did the conspiracy board style thing, the meme where the guy's like, haha, and he's got strings all over the place. Except it was a conspiracy room. Ceilings were covered, walls were covered, most of the floor was covered. It was a little fucking nutty. It was also during this time that Akia kind of, explained some things to the party. Also, kind of voiced her irritation that people were not trusting her. Afterwards, you guys all attended this meeting where you saw most of the legends pointing out different things on the map of the entire world, this 3D map, and trying to figure out how to get karma back. But also in the process pointing out other points that were in extreme danger, such as a place that you guys decided to help later on after a good week's worth of rest. The Cloud Clan. Now, for those of you who do not remember, Akatsuki Sutoka's first friend in the entire campaign was Midori Ishikawa, a member of the Cloud Clan. And after some talking, they decided this is where we're going to go. The night continued on. Some people got drunk as fuck. Some people enjoyed, just kind of fucking around. But eventually, everybody went to bed. I don't remember if there's any other really important bits that happened in between there or not. There was a lot of shit that happened, and then we also did some background fleshing out throughout this last week. So my brain is kind of a jumbled mess. And we will pick up with you guys waking up in the morning. Now, I am going to ask you players, you 3 players who are currently here. Oh, we forgot. Rekka abandoned. No, he left the party to go look for his family. Anyway, you 3 who are currently here. You will wake up. The NPCs are going to be out doing their thing. I'm going to... Motherfucker! Okay, hold on! Hold on! Thank you! Alright. Those 3 of you who are currently still here. I forgot to unmute you guys on the Twitch studio. So luckily we didn't start. It's been a long day. Don't give me that look. I will slap the shit out of you and I can come upstairs and do it, bitch. We have a break
Remember when
time.
you said the player would remember this?
Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you, Kay. Kay, you are appreciated. Thank you. You 3.
Lock the door.
If you guys would do me a big favor, let me eat some fucking food. Do not talk to any NPCs. Do not recall any information. Do not ask me any questions. Let me eat and converse amongst yourself, please. Thank you. Ring of Rest, tech support. Ring of Rest.
But it's her home, so shouldn't she be able to call it whatever Casa she wants?
Okay. Zone. We're gonna let the DM eat,
Okay.
Before he
okay.
decides to DM smite all of us.
or at
Because he
least
can
you.
do that.
I still have something I want to do before I can get smited. So.
Well, then you might want to give him a chance to eat.
I have a couple
Okay.
of things I want to do before getting smited. So
We are talking smited in the game, right? Like he's not gonna sneak up behind us in real life and then pull out like a power line.
he might.
Don't test it.
Anyway.
Oh, I gotta love this table talk.
Oh. I'm thinking, okay? Give me a moment.
I will wake up probably really exhausted, considering I stayed up probably a really long time last session. And I probably will just go to the common area where the couches are and sit down there. We'll also kind of take in some paper that maybe I'll find around here and just start drawing something.
Oh, it's about that time too that Keen comes out with a book. Which one exactly is irrelevant?
It's just a book.
It's just a book. He just reads.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Gothic. I'm not making you work for that one.
Oh, that. Yeah, I would say Akatsuki's probably the last one to come out, just because things have been a lot.
Yeah.
Well, seems you two got plenty of rest as well.
I mean, it helped
Yeah,
out, I
sure.
go to bed early.
Let's go with that. Rest.
Well, I certainly hope you get plenty of rest.
So, what are you working on, Masaru?
Well, it's, I mean, so let me go get the picture real quick. So I was kind of thinking of a way to kind of like keep our soul gems, protected and with us. And so I decided to make it kind of, because they're kind of both a memento and precious to us in a lot of ways. And so I thought, make a locket to house them.
A good sized locket then.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, they're not exactly small. I mean, just kind of. It's like, I mean, just you kind of see the glow from,
hey,
Yeah.
whatever it takes. But I don't want to leave it up to chance. I want to find a way at least to keep those things, keep the people who are precious to us around longer.
I mean, that's understandable.
I kind of worry about going into a fight with something like that around me, but yeah.
I've been debating that as well, but last fight we kind of, well, remember the fight with the Earthshaker?
Wish I could forget.
Yes.
As much as I hate that fight. We sorry, throat clogging up, my bad. So we saw, oh, I forgot her name. Oh.
Who? Give me a description, I'll help.
She's in here. Just give me a second. I gotta scroll up. Wait, no, she's not. Um, radiant blast lady.
You mean Miss Hikori?
That's it. I was wondering if we could maybe find a way to use some of the things that she used against the Earthshaker on the metal
Well,
working?
It's possible, but a lot of what she could do is more of what a Sun Ronin is capable.
Well, yeah, I mean the radiant blast, but what about that the water that she used? Or yeah, she splashed something with like her sword with the water, didn't she?
I mean, it's possible she used some kind of probably sanctified liquid to be able to improve her weapons, but I don't know if it would really apply in the same way as you're thinking.
But if it can affect an item and then do that, then shouldn't it be able to affect a normal?
I believe what you're referring to is what she was using. It was something to amplify her abilities rather than like it was temporary. It's not a permanent thing.
But isn't that just because the water or the liquid washes off?
I mean, yes.
You'd still have to keep reapplying it.
Unless it was built with it intact.
At that point, you would have to worry about it running out of its own magical properties.
And what exactly gives water a magical property?
It's not the water itself, it's the enchantments placed on the water. Enchantments have limits. If it's sanctified, then it's likely it was some kind of holy blessing. And those things and any kind of enchantment only lasts for so long.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Holy.
I don't know what makes something holy. Well,
Honestly,
except the giant hole in the ground. But you know that's about it. Yeah.
From what we've seen, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. But it's just a rough idea, and I wanted to think about something like that. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a locket, but it can be a jewelry box or something. I don't know.
Honestly, it does feel better than just leaving it in a place, because places don't seem to last long around us.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the point. Nothing seems to last long around us. I'm
Well,
tired of losing things.
tell me about it. Don't you pat there, mate.
I'll say me and him already went through this a few days ago. That's what the whole like wall of fucking gifs was.
Gifts.
Yeah.
Gifts.
Gifts.
They're gifts.
It's not Jaffix interchange format, it's graphics interchange format.
Okay, that was
It
my
is
bad.
not fucking peanut butter brands, motherfucker.
I couldn't remember which one you guys preferred to use, so my brain just auto-corrected.
The right one.
Okay, well, excuse me for not knowing offhand what you all consider the right one.
Gifts. We've always called them gifts.
Anyway,
back on
getting off
track.
of that. He's not gonna let me live that down, is he?
It's
No,
on
we
stream
will
too.
not. Masaru, I know exactly what you mean, though. The home I had for 150 years is gone.
I mean, Yeah. Uh, hmm. In my case, though, my clan was annihilated in the span of one day, and I didn't even have time to mourn because I forgot everything afterwards.
Fair point.
I guess I
So-
can't really fully relate to either of you then. I mean, didn't exactly live in one place for very long comparatively.
And how long were you in Mibe?
It's 26 years total.
That's not an insignificant time.
I mean, fair, but it's a fraction of you spending your whole life in the cities. And the last 10 years I spent in Mibe was just counting the days mostly.
I still remember the day Akia came to my house and dropped her bag at the door. She put holes in the wall to hang up her skateboards.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
I thought for sure Mom was gonna kill her.
Can't you
Wow.
just patch in the holes in the walls?
It's the principle of the thing.
If you can make a hole, you can fix a hole.
Yeah, about that. Your little situation there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you fixed your hole yet?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it, okay? I have priorities.
The most I can really remember is half the time Toa wanting to pawn off her work on me.
What type of work did you do?
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Oh boy.
Define Oh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well,
Gothic, why?
because he's curious, I guess.
Sweet and spicy.
No.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I refuse
Moving
to
on.
accept that.
Anyway, Masaru, I delivered various things for Mr. Ryuji. I used to take the most direct route I could to the village in the Whispering Woods. I was the only one willing to go that far. Before everything happened, anyway. Itsuki would always get worried that I wouldn't make it back before dark. But I always did. I learned the way pretty well.
Huh.
That sounds familiar.
Not going into that. We never actually did that stuff.
No,
There's a
that
whole
just
suitcase-
sounds. That sounds just very familiar to something I've seen. I like the inspiration.
There's a lot to unpack there. Let's just throw away the suitcase.
It's alright, Tanjiro. I mean, Akatsuki.
Mhm.
And
And at this point, you hear from Kin's room, "Fuck! Where did she go now? Son of a bitch! What the? Didn't even leave a note. Nope, not even a fucking note."
I just look at both of them and I'm just like, ring?
Ring.
That's gonna take some getting used to.
I
At
mean,
this
are
point,
you? Who wants to tell her?
Akia kind of comes out of the room, groggy ass look on her face. Walks by, ignoring the yelling from the room.
Well, first off, good morning.
Oh, she's already walked out into the main area.
Of course she did.
She went, you guys, and then continued on. She
Well, you
gave
said
you the
ignoring
good
this-
morning
the-
grunt.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Be good morning, but don't talk to me until I've had my caffeine.
Yep. It's like waking up Warcloud.
Even with all the time I've known her at this point, I'm still not used to this.
That's just Aki in the mornings.
Mr. Ryuchi would have killed me if I ever woke up like that. He always made sure we were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning.
Yeah, it took my sister a lot of years for it to make that happen with me.
What were you like before all this?
What do you mean?
Like, what were you like as a child? You never talk about it.
You don't either?
That's true. But I've also had less time than you.
Yeah, we both had less time than Akatsuki over here, so maybe he should go first.
Here
Yeah.
he did.
I don't know. Read a lot, listened to music. Slept in when I could.
I guess since you all shared, I gotta share. Huh?
Well, if you're comfortable with it.
I guess most of my childhood was kind of... Yeah, me running away from my responsibilities, giving my sister...
Wisdom save.
yeah. Six.
The last thing you did remember hearing before you lost your memories. Over and over in your head.
Yep.
Masaru, you alright there?
Just paying the price for fucking up as bad as I did.
Then you start to see the townspeople's faces as they looked at them. The look on her face.
Let's just say I'm a horrible brother.
I mean, isn't that just kind of part of being a sibling?
No, in this case, I'm a horrible brother.
I may not understand everything, but I can relate.
No.
Okay, that kicked in perfectly.
Yeah, it did. The timing.
The hell?
I know it's your bot.
What are you playing, bot? Okay.
No.
Whatever.
Akatsuki, you're 1,000 times better than I am. Trust me.
I may find that very hard to believe.
You think my sister was always a vindictive bitch?
But at least she was alive. At least you didn't have a hand in her death.
She didn't die.
No. We saw that.
Master is suddenly really confused, and I know why. Psst, he thinks you're talking about Akia.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one.
You know what? Don't. It's good. Never mind. Anyways, what else?
Olive, out of habit, comes out of the fucking bedroom. Literally just undergarments and a towel, heading towards the bathroom to start getting ready for the day. Just walks out. At least she has something on right now.
Yeah.
And seeing Yuki, she'll walk over, give you a kiss,
And he'll return that.
then continue on out into the main area because the bathroom's entrance is out there. Can you just hear Ono? Oh my god, put on some clothes!
Yeah.
Well.
Olive does not come back yet, though. So you assume she did not listen to that order.
Was she carrying anything?
No, just the towel.
Towel.
Guys, I'll be right
Uh-huh.
back. He'll go to his and Olive's room and grab a change of clothes for her.
You walk out into the main area. I know where you're going. And you just see Ono going. You see some patrons are in the bar just like.
Crack open the bathroom door. Olive, I brought you something.
Huh?
Set the clo-
Now she's just fucking butt-ass naked. Just comes up. Oh, okay.
He cracks the door open and, like, hands through the door.
Uh-huh. She just walks over just like. No shame.
Okay.
It's Olive. She
I know.
lived naked for almost,
I know.
18, 20 years of her life.
Return to Masaru and Akatsuki. Okay, where were we?
Being confused. Anyways.
At this point, Taylor comes out like in a fucking frantic fucking panic.
Ring.
So she
Ring.
does it, and she runs out the door.
Oh boy, someone's going to have to actually explain that to her.
Yep.
Not it.
Nose goes.
Really? Fine. So Akatsuki's going to go after Taylor. That way she's not searching all over the city again. I don't know what the music's doing.
Does the music know what the music's doing?
I
No!
But the beginning
No!
of the scream and the end of the scream and nothing in the middle.
And the thing is, we all know what that scream was for.
I could hear it through the floor before I heard it through the mic.
Oh no.
I love this bot.
You didn't love it yesterday.
No,
Anyway.
I was nervous.
Anyway. Your morning, you know. Tatsuki, if you do go to chase her down, she's already out the door.
Oh god. Okay.
And Aki is sitting there eating breakfast. The ring is right on her finger. Takes a sip of coffee.
I don't suppose you have any intention of letting Taylor know what's happened to our dear medic.
Oh, that's right. Takes a coffee, takes another sip.
Well, when we see her again, we'll know. Poor girl's gonna be running all over the city all day again, I'm sure of it.
You also see that there's 3 mugs in front of her right now.
How much coffee have you had all?
Just gestures to the cups, takes another sip.
Okay.
Oh no, pulls up a 4th mug, puts it on the counter in front of her.
I'm just going to assume that this is normal.
There's about 1 more mug, yep.
It sounds about right, it's Akio.
Yeah, Keen would come out. This is normal. As a matter of fact, this is kind of light for her.
It's not even as dark as she normally brews it.
Uh-huh.
Alright then.
They're talking already. Pulls out her headphones, puts them on, pushes some buttons on the crystal, sets it on the counter. You can hear the music bumping through the headphones.
And now she's in her own world. Got it.
And she'll join us eventually.
Well, in any event, what should we do with the day? I mean, still have a few days until we try to make our way to the Cloud Clan city.
Yeah, we do. I don't know. I'm up for an actual day of rest where I'm not, unconscious.
Fair.
Also, War Cloud, I'm trying here. Anyway, So, I'm going to, for the sake of brevity, is there anything anyone would like to do today?
Get my armor patched up. That's probably it.
You're not here.
Fair.
Okay. Not you. That was to workload.
Yeah.
So you want to get your armor patched up. Keen.
I mean, at some point he'd like to have dinner with his family. That's it.
I thought you guys were doing that on the last day.
Yes.
Kotsky.
There wasn't really much of anything.
Okay. And in that case, Masaru, you gotta probably get some breakfast, get some wake-up juice, have some conversation with the group before you head out to go get your armor. Does anyone go with him?
Keen will get out.
All right, Kotsky's not going. He didn't say nothing.
Yep.
All
He's
right.
Spend the day inside.
Well, sounds like a Kotsky. I mean Koda. I mean Akatsuki. I mean Koda. I mean Akatsuki.
The answer to that question is just yes.
You guys do some searching around for a little while before you find a what looks to be a smith shop. Which is right across the street from the one dude.
Willie.
Yep.
So, like, does the smith kind of look like it's kind of like an outdoor smith, or is it kind of like an outdoor smithy, or is it kind of like inside the shop? Like, what?
It's an indoor smithy. There's a you can see there's a chimney bellowing.
Okay.
You can hear the dull bing, 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 bing.
I guess I'll try to enter the shop.
Open the door, walk in. I'll be just a minute.
Okay.
Bing, bing. Shh. Sound of hissing water. Then you hear this as you watch this, I'd say about 4-foot woman come out from the back with this long, just greasy, reddish brown hair. Fucking burly woman just kind of comes out. Hi, what can I do for you?
I have an armor piece that I need to get patched up.
Oh, yeah. Come on, bring it forward, put it up.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Does she have like a table or like?
Yeah, she's standing at. It's not like your usual shop. There's not like a counter with a register. It's kind of like she's got multiple tables around the area. It looks like there's some dice on the table for people who want to sit around and hang around and wait.
All right.
She just kind of hops up on one of the stools.
I lay the armor piece on the table.
Pulls out a cigar, lights it, looks down. Now, how the hells did you manage this and not die?
I don't actually know. As much as
this. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see here. It's just like looks like she's trying to fiddle with the metal, looking around at it, and she's like, "Well, I mean, I could repair it. Spot it's in right now isn't exactly the greatest spot, but I could attempt."
It's the best I got. I don't need anything perfect. I just need something that's usable.
Alright, so we're just kind of looking for some little bit of casting on top of there, get it kind of put back into place so that you don't have a big old hole right where, you know, a vital organ is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not a lot to ask at all.
I can't tell if she's being serious or not.
He's horrifically sarcastic, and I love it.
Alright, hold on. She hops down off of the... You guys would recognize her as a dwarf by this point. Looks like a mountain dwarf. Kind of will walk into the back, comes out with 2 chunks of metal. Kind of hops back up. Poof! Bucket just kind of rocks the table a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Oh. And what caused this?
It was a big scythe, right? Like a giant scythe.
Yeah, the hole's like this fucking big.
Yeah, it was a giant scythe.
I would hate to hear what you were fighting. My
Not
mother
about
would
whether
be.
I was fighting or not.
My mother would be proud of that fight, though. Always said, big old thing in the mountain clan, gotta be able to take your hits to be able to pull them out.
You're from the Mountain Clan?
Yeah, it was a smithy.
I'm also from the Mountain
History check.
Clan. Aha! Great.
Aha!
26.
Nice.
She was your father's blacksmith.
Wait, you were my father's blacksmith.
Masterization.
Mm-hmm.
No fucking shits.
Somehow, some way, I survived.
Huh. Well, I guess, kind of pulls out this ledger, starts writing some stuff down. Well, typically, this repair here will come out to be about 500 gold. I'll knock 100 off for you.
100. I need to. Doing the math and 50 platinum. No, you're knocking 100 off, so 40 platinum.
Platinum? Look at you, you big roller.
I'm doing the math because banking and.
Yes, it will come out to be about 40 platinum.
Yep.
This will take about 2-3 days to get all fixed up and repaired. Now, you don't need any jiffy, right?
Huh?
You don't need
I
it
don't-
quickly, do you?
Oh, no. 3
Alright.
days is enough.
Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, who's your friend here? Come on, what? You being all rude? You ain't even introduced your friend to me yet, Mr. Station.
Oh, this is Keen.
Actually, let me rewind. You're being all rude, Prince Station.
Ah!
Prince?
I hate that.
Prince, is it?
Nope, no, Clan's dead.
I'm here.
You're both here.
Oh. Oh, I need a second to sit down.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I have been sitting at the table the entire time. You're the one who's been choosing to stand.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect to hear that. I
King
hate
Beverett
that
Historian.
term.
Good to meet you, ma'am.
Pleasure as well. She grabs your hand, and her grip is stronger than yours.
Figures.
I mean, strength score of like 30.
Oh,
Right.
so Clive levels.
Yeah, she just grabs and just shake. You're like, not as good as your father's yet.
Yet.
Did you need anything, Mr. Beverett? Sorry?
Not at the moment, just getting out, walking around.
So what took you so long? So you're the one that Willie was talking about the other day. And he said was sending me a customer. The enchanter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you didn't even think to stop by and say hi to Miss Old Sandra.
Oh.
I'm just giving you shit.
I didn't think people were still around, because last thing I checked, actually, last thing I remember was a slaughter.
It was. Few of us made it out, not many.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, count our blessings where they lie, right? Some of us made it out.
Yep.
His sister was a big help with that one.
What?
Yeah. Came out of rubble saying that she was trying to, help you guys avoid some of them nasty Oni folk and let us out of the area, kind of got us out of there.
She didn't happen to give you anything after she did that, right?
No.
Great. Mixed opinions. Anyways.
She was always a rump, but at least she had a good heart that day.
Stubborn as a mule, too.
Hey, so are you, Mr. Sation. You're still alive. Last I checked, you were in that damn mountain when it collapsed.
Trying to remember which.
Keen's sitting here going, wait, what?
Does this have anything to do
Yeah.
with the tree that fell on you?
No,
A
that
tree
was a
fell
different
on you?
case. So,
Damn, you are stubborn as a mule and just as hard-headed as a bull.
I mean, we did fight the Earthshaker.
Oh, how'd that go?
Yeah. I got whacked a lot of times.
I
You
mean,
survived more than one?
I blocked more than one.
Well, I suppose from how sturdy this armor looks like it used to be, kind of knocks on it. BB. I can only assume you got some other defenses up your sleeve, because this is not as sturdy as it could be.
I'm a defender. It comes with the package.
Fair enough. Well, it's been nice and all cashing up. We do have a half down payment ahead of time, just so that you don't come back, take your armor, run off, and we ain't get nothing.
Do you happen to have So I'm trying to remember. How exactly do the carts that we got from the bank work?
Oh yeah, it just pulls out this other stone, holds it out. You just scan it right on there, and it'll take out the exact amount of.
I already took it out of my sheet, by the way.
Yeah, she's just plugging it in for official sake.
Mhm.
All right, just go ahead and scan here.
All right.
All right, looks like it was cleared. I'll be seeing you in about 2-3 days. Please feel free to drop on by any other time. Bring any more customers. And curiosity, do you mind if I put my brand on there?
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, if you could you put a symbol of the Earth Clan on there?
That's my sign.
That's awesome.
Also, I think I said this the other day that the sign of the shop did have the Mountain Clan symbol on it.
Yeah, yep.
who did?
Yeah, even the Enchanter's shop also has that too.
Yeah, you don't remember Willie?
Honestly, it's still kind of hazy a little bit. It
I
did something to
suppose.
my head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. Get your nose out of my fucking strawberries, you little fucking bitch. You wanna die today?
Yeah.
Aurora's testing the limits. She gonna learn real quick.
Well, you guys have a wonderful day. Feel
Mhm.
free to stop by anytime, alright?
All right. will
And
do.
really, it was good to see you, Prince Sation.
Just call me Master, and I'll reach out to shake her hand.
Monster it is. Take it again. She probably almost crushes your hand.
Oh, yeah.
because
Yeah, definitely.
just like grabs it. And like the memories of, seeing her when she'd come in and bring like fix your dad's gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of come back and you're like, oh, this lady, she was scary.
Not just scary. She was stupidly strong.
Uh-huh. I wonder where
Yeah.
your inspiration came from.
Hmm.
There's a couple inspirations in your clan, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we can say is a few inspirations, not was.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's amazing. So much information.
But you do head out.
All right. Also, Keen.
Yeah.
Say anything, and you will have hell to pay.
Your word is my command, Prince.
Ah! Stop.
As you say that, did you just say Prince?
Oh.
You hear Akia's voice.
No.
I did.
I hate that word with a passion.
Prince Masaru?
Ah!
Prince
Stop.
Monsterization.
I hate that word. Never say it. Never say those two words in that sentence again.
Prince Monsterization of the Mountain Clan.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, whatever. I'm going over to the enchantment shop. Y'all have fun with your weird roleplay.
No. No. Just forget everything that you just heard. Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
I'll-
Just forget everything.
Forget it, alright?
Hmm.
Prince Masaru, as she goes in the door. Looks like she cringes when she says that too, so you don't think you're ever going to hear that out of her mouth
Oh
again.
my god. I don't want to hear that. Why? Why would you do that?
Didn't know she
Why?
was there. I didn't know she was there. She
Game.
has a habit of sneaking up.
I know. But you should always expect the unexpected.
Cat, can I help you?
I think I'm done for now, at least. So, I'm not sure what everybody else is doing.
Does anyone else want to do anything over the course of the 5 days? That is here. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Just oh.
He's like, I want to go shopping too. Where you are, there's not much to choose from. Nothing? Nothing at all. Okay.
Nope.
Midday, 5th day. You haven't told anyone yet, Keen. You haven't told me you want to tell anyone about this planned family dinner that has not been planned.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
You better go talk to
Oh,
Grandma.
last minute.
You better go talk to Grandma to get Grandma as soon as possible, because it's the 5th day now.
Fuck.
He's like, I want to have a family dinner on the 5th day. 5th day comes around. We didn't plan for a family dinner on the 5th day.
I know how to play that off.
Oh, that's how family dinners usually work, though.
I know how to play that off.
Also, Taylor's been an absolute wreck these past 5 days.
Oh, because we never got a chance to actually tell her about the.
Did
said
you
that was
want
a
to
Kotsky's
do
job.
anything?
We
Yeah,
made that
well,
your
that-
job. We delegated it to you.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that wasn't on my in my mind with the do you want to do anything?
You had one job.
Hey, so did you, Keen.
Fuck off. Oh, God.
Also, we also told Akia about it too.
You think she remembers when she hasn't had her coffee yet?
I don't know.
Fuck no!
So in other
Anything
words-
from the 5th cup backwards to her getting out of bed doesn't happen. Doesn't exist.
So in other words, Taylor's been freaking the fuck out for the last fucking week.
Yeah, and like the 3rd day, she's kind of holed herself up in your room, and on the 5th day, you guys kind of realize that. You're like, oh shit, Taylor hasn't left her room. And Keen and Masaru, you both remember, oh right, we delegated that to
Obviously, Akatsuki can't be trusted. All right.
So,
all right.
Akatsuki, we're gonna role play this out. Akatsuki, you wake up in the morning. Come on out. Masaru and Keen and Akia. Akia's got her headphones on already. Her third cup's in front of her. At this point, Olive is coming out of the bathroom with just a towel on, even though Keen went and got her clothes anyway. Oh no,
It's
just
structure
kind of.
that makes life possible.
Oh no, it's just kind of brushed it off at this point as a loss.
Yeah, it's happened enough times.
You come out into the room. Keen, you woke up this morning and realized, wait a minute, Taylor hasn't been out in a while. Masaru, as you're sitting there eating your food, about midway through your food, you're like, where's Taylor at?
Akatsuki,
Akatsuki!
did you ever talk to Taylor?
I was
No.
going to.
Go.
Go, Captain!
Hey, oh no, I have a question. Has Taylor had food in the last couple of days?
She's here.
We're gonna need something. Make it probably
Okay.
stewish. Yeah.
Akatsuki is going to her room.
You go up to the room and you just kind of hear from inside.
Just very light knocking. Taylor?
You just hear that's like someone running to the door at full fucking speed, door thrown open. You're not Kin.
But I know where Kin is.
You know where Kin is? Where is she? I need to chew her out. She hasn't told me for 5 days where she was going. She didn't say anything. She didn't leave a note. She didn't say anything. She didn't tell anyone anything. I am going to kill her. You realize her scalpel is also in her hand right now?
Kin is safe. Just relax. and I will
Where is she?
Okay, how do I explain this? Okay. Have you seen the ring that's on Akia's finger?
Akia has a ring on. Why would I be paying attention to Akia's finger? I've been looking for Kin for 5 fucking days. She has massive bags under her eyes. Her hair is just poof. You can smell 5 days worth of grime coming out of the room.
Okay. So we're not sure why, but Kin is in the ring she is wearing.
You guys trapped Kin in a ring?
This was not something we did.
You
We don't-
guys made Kin your pocket medic?
That is not.
You guys can hear Taylor's yelling from the foyer.
This is not. We don't even fully understand why this happened.
Except for you. Breathe, buddy. Breathe. You sound like me when I fucking start laughing when I'm smoking.
She has a point, though.
I'm good.
Your voice says otherwise.
So apparently the face of laughter is contagious.
Anyway, you two hear this out, and you just hear Taylor going off. You're only assuming Akatsuki's like, don't kill me.
He's
Honestly, he
trying
kinda
to
deserves it.
He had one job.
He had one job. One job.
Maybe you should have made it a royal decree that he do it.
Stop.
Oh no! At
Stop.
this point, royal decree.
Shut up. Or don't worry about it. That was to Keen. Sorry. Punches Keen in the shoulder.
Looks between the both of you like, What are you, a prince or something?
No, I'm not.
Really? Really?
No.
Really?
No.
Your
You know
slip
what?
says otherwise.
He's biting his lip. I'm pretty sure blood is coming out. Stop
You
saying
mean
it.
Miss S? You know Miss S.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I gotta stop over there anyway today. Maybe I'll ask her.
Oh no. Oh wait, I haven't picked up my armor yet.
What?
I gotta go
Yeah,
do
she
that.
did say 3 days. Now it's been 5.
Yeah, but I gave her extra time. Don't worry about it.
Meanwhile, Keen, you're sitting there. You hear this panic on this side. You hear this chaos on the other side. It does not sound like the Akatsuki thing is going well.
we'll
You
go rest
think
here.
we should?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Head
Okay.
over to
Uh,
Taylor.
You
Wait,
guys
should we bring
walk
Arkia with
over
us?
there, and you just see Taylor standing in the door, holding her scalpel in a death grip. You almost don't recognize her with how fucking exhausted, tired, and then the smell. The smell.
Okay, you may be mad, but that's no excuse to be unhygienic. This isn't even your home.
Okay.
I
Taylor,
wouldn't.
We're just gonna.
You're making my friend a pocket medic. Did
Look,
you?
Okay,
Ask
are you
her.
mad? Okay. Taylor, are you mad that she's a pocket medic, or that you're not there with her?
You see her jaw start to grind.
Taylor, we didn't even know that was going to be a thing until it just happened.
Mhm.
Mind you, also, this 4'5" girl is grinding her jaw and is scaring the over 6 tall Akatsuki, who is probably backed up against the wall at this
It's
point.
like- Just looking at them is like, I've already tried to explain this numerous times.
Yeah,
She's not listening.
This doesn't surprise us.
Taylor, she's okay.
The first time it's happened.
she's. I want to see her.
I don't know how to get her out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, get her out.
I just told you I don't know how.
Figure it out.
You can go talk
Oh,
to Akya,
okay.
and maybe the two of you can figure it out.
I'll cut her.
I don't think that'll be happening.
How
Good
about
luck.
you put the scalpel?
Scalpel.
You put the scalpel down.
Are you reaching? Are you actually
No,
like
no,
doing
no,
this?
no. I'm kind of just gesturing at this point, and then we just talk about this because we're all technically comrades here.
How long have you known?
We gave Akatsuki the job.
How long have you known?
About a week.
You watch her body just start vibrating. Her face starts turning purple.
You have to breathe. Taylor, breathe. Breathe.
I've been searching the city, and she's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
Is that what you're meaning to tell me?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Door just shuts. And you just hear from the other side, "Ah!"
Warcloud, you got that in surround sound, didn't you?
I got a constant from that general direction, and then in and out on the mic.
Okay.
Well, all in all, I think that went well.
At this point, Olive has opened the door to your room. You have a, I don't think that means what you think it means, Akatsuki.
I mean, I didn't wind up stabbed, so
Yet.
fair.
Do we have to talk about how we gave you this responsibility and you didn't do that responsibility?
5 days ago.
Look,
Also,
What
if
were
not
you doing
stabbed
over
is-
the past 5 days that you forgot? Kotsky. Lounging.
I think the answer to that question is just Ribbeth.
Huh? You hear the door open on the other side, just, what?
Don't worry about it.
What in the hell is going on out here?
Yeah,
we just made sure that Taylor isn't going to stab anyone, hopefully soon.
Oh, yeah. She never said she wasn't going to.
You said you didn't have anything planned over the last 5 days. You didn't forget to tell her about the ring, did you?
Maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
you told him.
Ribbeth, lock your door at night.
Click. Click.
Okay. So, Kotsky, you told Riveth, but you didn't tell.
It comes back up. You and Riveth were talking one day, and it had been after Taylor had already left. And you're like, I gotta remind me to tell, or like you were bringing it up in conversation. He was like, oh, well, don't forget to tell her tonight when she gets back or something like that. Yeah.
Well.
And then the resounding words of Ono at the counter. She's here?
We're gonna gently knock on Taylor's door.
Other side of the door is still. It's constant.
I
Do you want
think,
some water?
I
The
think
door's
we-
shut.
I don't care.
I think we need to let her be for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she will legitimately stab the next person that opens her door. That isn't Kin.
Well, yeah, what? Let's...
Honestly, she might stab Ken too.
That's
Fair.
Ken's problem.
She's a medic. She can patch herself up.
Mm-hmm.
Olive's looking at all of you a little horrified right now.
Yeah, we know. We're just scared. Don't worry about it.
We're coping.
We're coping.
Anyway,
We know we fucked.
By the way, Keen, did you tell anybody about the dinner?
Shit. Look, the plan was not to have told Olive. The plan was to have... Yeah.
You could have said there was a dinner still.
Yeah.
I mean, you were going to invite Olive, weren't you?
Yes.
And who do you tell everything to pretty much at this point? Because you share the same room?
We'll say he told her this morning.
Yeah, she probably was like thinking about it. And she's like, wait a minute. So did you ever share that with anyone? I know you said there was supposed to be one tonight where like you were inviting Akatsuki, Masaru, your father, your mother,
Just
your
kind of
siblings.
everyone.
Looks at both Akatsuki and Masaru.
No. No, he didn't.
Okay.
How long have you had it planned?
That was just a
Planned?
thought last night.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
I'll
should
go
I be
find Gravity Grandma.
I mean, Masaru's got to go to town to get his armor anyway. I could go with him.
Okay, I mean, I could go find your mom or dad or your siblings or something.
Yes, please.
Okay. Akia comes in. You forgot something again, didn't you? Also, why does Taylor sound like she's about to throw something across the room, stab it in the
Akatsuki
face,
didn't
and then
tell her where Ken was.
just this look of excuse me. Goes up to the door. You watch as she turns the knob. And
be careful.
you hear Taylor from inside as Aki opens the door. And she goes, Taylor, now if you just watch the scalpel go straight forward, go right through Aki as she just poof, poof, very Reaper-esque style on the other side of Taylor. And she's like, now that's not gonna do. Closes the door.
Oh, Akia, there's food outside waiting for her.
The door's closed.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a new trick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's gonna
I'm
take
just gonna
getting
knock
used to.
real quick.
Oh, right. It was Rekka who saw that trick, wasn't it? Or it was Kid.
Yeah.
Or both.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fairly certain it was Rekka.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
can
right.
do a lot
Because
of good
Rekka tried to give her a hug.
Yeah.
And he went, and she was like,
Yep.
oh, okay, never mind. Touchy feelies. Ugh.
Okay.
So, Akatsuki, have you learned a lesson? Because we certainly have.
Don't piss off the medic.
Yeah,
make-
sure, that's one lesson.
It's like, making Stumbler's job easier in Overwatch.
Remember, the medic chooses who lives and who dies.
Otherwise, he might spawn you right in the middle of 5 people as a distraction. So
And
he
you
can get away.
somehow.
And this is why I don't play Ryan anymore, folks.
Anyway,
Sorry, random thought.
all right. Akatsuki, are you coming with?
I might as well, because I feel a little uncomfortable being here now.
Yeah,
Have you left these walls in the last 5 days?
Ah,
Follow me. Come on.
yeah. As you guys
lack
are
of sunlight
walking
is bad for your
away,
skin, right?
there's no sun outside. Anyway, as you guys are walking away, you just kind of hear from that room is now calm. I'm gonna kill you! No, we're not gonna. Why can't I stab you?
oh boy.
Go for that one.
I think those two will be okay.
Akia will be fine.
Fair.
All of us might face impending death at some point.
Well, we deal with that on a normal basis anyway.
No, imagine facing Akia though, after she had to deal with that.
I don't want to.
I think that's where he meant the impending death.
Master, what do you say we go get your armor?
Yeah, yeah.
Suddenly you're like, oh, armor, right? Shit.
Right.
Everyone's forgetting everything lately, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we getting that complacent?
Or that distracted. Huh?
You don't see him. You guys haven't left the hallway yet.
Head out.
Someone behind a door just turned bright red when it said distracted. Tatsuki's definitely not been distracted. Anyway.
Anyway.
All right,
Don't
Keen,
turn
what do you
too
want to
red over
do
there.
first? The armor or
You probably
Gravity.
Don't wanna you probably don't want to carry that around. Let's go get Gravity Grandma.
Oh, she's not gonna make me eat more cake, is she?
Oh, there might be cake.
I might not be able to fit in my armor.
We'll talk to her about that.
Okay.
You guys still have a little pudge from the other day yet.
Oh,
There was a lot of cake.
yeah, it was.
Do you think we should bring Machika with us?
Machiko's not here.
Unfortunate.
Okay, so we'll head to the bakery first.
Okay, you guys head to the bakery. Walk in.
Oh, just my favorite whippersnappers. I have this new thing I want you to try. Come here.
And you just watch her come out with this big old tray of dark purple cookies with like it looks like chips that look like stars across it.
Here, why don't you give this a try?
Those are gorgeous.
Eat.
We'll take
Eat.
a bite.
Akatsuki, you look so
So thin, nearly jams it in your mouth. They're raspberry cookies.
Oh, you had to choose raspberry, the one thing I can't resist in real life.
And there's like blueberries in it with white chocolate.
Oh.
And
You're speaking my language.
uh-huh. You guys bite into it, you're like, and they're fresh. They're still slightly gooey.
Okay.
Here, have another one. You guys looked like you loved it.
The Akia. Olive is literally skinny enough to hide right behind Yukine, and she's just like,
All of it was going to.
oh right.
Yeah.
Okay, Olive's not right behind you. I thought she was.
All of it's
yeah.
not in the bakery at all, right?
Nope.
Perfect. Before I have another cookie, I have a favor to ask.
Oh.
I want to have dinner with the family tonight,
Oh.
and he will present the ring box.
Runs behind the counter. The cane, you realize, is just for show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize an old woman could move that quickly.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's.
She basically, you didn't even see her feet move. She almost like lifted off the ground and just hovered to the back of the counter.
I mean, it's Pomera's mom. Or
And eventually she
grandma.
comes back with this binder
Oh god.
and goes,
All right, Keen. You
and
go
about shoves it in into your arms, Keen.
Look.
Okay. Open up your
All of these are cakes. Every single last 5,000 pages.
Maybe wait until she says yes first.
Oh, that's wedding cakes. Oh, silly me.
Goes back behind the counter.
Cookbooks. Cookbook.
Now she comes back.
Oh,
Nope. Levitates it. This book's about twice as big as the cake one.
Oh no.
And she drops it in your arms.
don't drop it.
What's your strength score?
22.
Make me an athletics check.
Oh boy.
Thank God, because I got a plus 14 to that. 19. Oh dear.
You grab it. You guys watch for the first time in a long time. Keen's veins start popping in his temples. His veins in his arms are pronounced.
Well,
40,000 pages worth of food.
I don't know if I have time to look through this before dinner.
What are you feeling
Why
like, Keen?
didn't you come sooner?
I didn't think of it till last night.
Okay, well, get to a table and sit down and start studying.
Okay.
well.
Drop the cookbook at a table, start looking through
Fucking entire shop.
it.
I mean, she did have to levitate it.
Right.
You kind of hear like this as like it hits the wood. You actually can breathe again now, Keen.
Oh.
By the way, the check was a 19 to lift it barely.
Oh.
It was a 25 to just lift it, and a DC 30 just a regular carry without any problems.
Yikes.
Oh,
It's a
One-
book.
Yes.
That's why you're like, I got a 22, and I'm like, hey, catch.
That's not a book, that's a tome.
That's not a tome. That's like a fucking box of bricks.
Yeah.
And you open it up, and the first pictures you see, there's pictures corresponding with it. Your mouth waters at the first picture already.
Oh. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Any of you who are looking at the pictures, oh, oh. You remember how good the cake tasted? You've heard stories about Miss Nassine's actual cooking. Her baking's to die for. Her cooking's to kill for. To commit genocide for. It is good. Akatsuki, you kind of feel like you're an Oni again for a second, looking at a really, really juicy steak.
All right. Maybe it would help if we knew what you were looking for to serve.
Good question.
did you think of any of this prior to having this idea?
Okay, look, planning things out isn't my specialty.
Yeah, we can see that.
And then she comes over with a tray of cookies. And I mean like 50, 60 cookies, sets them down on the table and goes, enjoy. With this like evil old lady smile as she floats back up and goes back around the counter.
Oh yeah, by the way, the quickest thing on there takes 5 hours to cook.
How much time do we have left?
Not enough.
You have about 12 hours left of the day.
I think I'm going to leave you here to study, and I'm get my arm.
I think
Good
I
luck.
think I will. I think I will join you, Masaru. Not this time. I've already been stuck.
I
here
will
for
take a
several
cookie to
hours.
go, and I'm going to go get my arm.
This is your beast to tame here, and he goes with Masaru.
You did this to yourself.
Miss Nassine sits across the table from you.
Here, have a cookie.
Thanks. I will fully admit when I'm out of my depth. What do you recommend?
That's a good boy. And she like grabs it, just waves a part of her hand. About 10,000 pages flip, and it lands on this like. You realize
Mhm.
it's wild venison steaks with
Oh,
wild gathered herbs and spices, with a potato, carrot, venison stew with some wild onions and other wild spices, with a very, very expensive wine.
he never was good with money.
I'm guessing
Pick it up.
it's the wild girl, is it not?
It is. She likes her steak on the rare side.
There's no better way to eat it, my boy. Also, this takes about 8 hours. Is this what you want?
Yes.
I need you to go get me ingredients. You're
Got it.
paying.
Got it.
By the time it's all said and done, you're spending about 500 gold on ingredients for the amount of people you're inviting.
That's actually not terrible.
Yeah, you're not going to the Ember.
Right?
And she hasn't charged you for the desserts yet.
Oh, of course not.
And that's not including the wine.
Oh no. Okay, well I took the 500 out.
The wine itself, for one bottle, which, for the amount of people you have, probably going to want at least 10 to 15 bottles,
Okay.
is about 5 platinum a bottle.
Times 15 bottles is 75 platinum. Oh god.
He's like, my money's melting away.
At
Question
least it's
is,
not dead.
what kind of dessert? And she would definitely recommend something savory and warm.
Yeah. Oh god.
I'll let you think on that one, Stumbler. You're the dessert guy.
Okay.
Masaru, you enter Miss S's place, and you can see your armor's already hanging up with an emblazoned symbol of the mountain clan right on the chest.
Honestly, Draven, thank you. That's exactly what I pictured in my head.
And it's got these really nice earthly browns on it, along with these it looks like she almost repainted the armor for you even too, in the colors of the mountain clan. And you could just hear from the back, bing, 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 be right with you.
All right, Miss S.
Be there sooner. I'll be right there, Prince Station.
Oh.
Is that
Oh.
the whole?
You haven't
Prince
heard it
jokes?
yet. You haven't heard it yet.
He hasn't overheard Keen making jokes over the
You
last week.
in
Fair
a
enough.
room.
Fair enough. Anyway, so. Okay. I'm not going to ask.
Then you hear the loud hiss of the weapon in the whatever she was working on in the water. All right, Prince Sation, this right here comes out to about 20 more platinum. I'm sorry, Masaru.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Old habits die hard.
Yep.
You do notice the same symbol on that armor is emblazoned on her, is tattooed on her shoulder, Akatsuki. It's also the same symbol on the front of the shop. It's
Makes
like
sense.
this mountain
Mhm.
with this almost like cave at the very base.
Makes sense.
And who is this now? Don't be rude now.
This here is Akatsuki Sutoka.
Oh, a Satoka, you say?
Well, I'm
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Crunch! Gives you a shake, your arm goes numb.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Throb, 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 throb. You can hear you can feel the pulsating through your entire arm, like after your arm's gone numb, that tingling feeling, or your leg, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, throughout your entire arm, shoulder down. And was there
Nice.
something I can do for you, Mr. Sutoka?
Oh, I was just coming in with Masaru.
Oh, also, turned out a little better than anticipated. Should be taken care of. Your armor goes back to the normal bit because she rolled a natural 100 on a D100 for the repairs.
Okay.
And then the other 20 platinum?
Yep. Okay. I give her the.
You take the platinum, and as she takes the platinum, or the card swipe,
Mhm.
and she goes, "Also, you might want to spend about an hour with it. Willie gave you a little gift."
Hold on. Thank you, but you guys sure?
Anything for Mr. Sation's kid. And she'll Akatsuki,
Uh-huh.
you watch as she goes into a very similar to the Stone Samurai
Mm-hmm.
or the Earth Samurai. I can't remember what they are in the actual thing in the class. In a
Mhm.
very Earth Samurai style bow, and makes a similar symbol as when Masru did his prayers at Midori's funeral
Mm-hmm.
out of respect. And you know from hanging out with Midori, the specific symbols when given to a living person, Masru, you obviously know this too, it's not given to a normal member of the clan. This is given to either the chieftain, the chieftain's wife, or the chieftain's kids.
All right then.
Also,
Not.
Zone, when you add that armor, you can rename it to Plate of the Mountain.
Okay. I'm just gonna change the plate armor to just plate of the mountain.
This armor also, you cannot be pushed or knocked prone or pulled against your will unless you allow it.
I'm gonna need to write that down.
It definitely has some heft to it.
Oh, it's good. Well, it's good to see that your armor will be good as new.
It's better than good than new.
I wouldn't really understand. I've never been much of an armor guy. Weapons, I have a basic understanding, but armor, no.
I mean, have you ever really needed armor before?
Not until recently, no.
Stay away from
I
my
mean-
strawberries.
I mean, if you're looking for someone who can produce amazing quality items, you probably should just come here.
Hmm.
I'm telling you now, the enchanting shop in conjunction with this shop is probably the best you're ever gonna find.
You suddenly remember Willie from the other day that you could not understand in the shop.
Okay.
The Mountain Clan takes its craft seriously.
Also, your armor is also considered adamantine now.
Okay, 1 second. Gotta add that to that real quick.
And one last note, on the shoulder is a symbol of the Mountain Clan chieftain.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you ready to type? Oh, I didn't say I was done.
Okay.
You did say one last note, though.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Now, one last note.
Hold on.
Holding on. Because the cat will steal him, so I'll hold on to it.
I'm just making sure that I write, Alright, and the last part?
Once per day. So at dawn, you will regain this charge. But once per day, you may look at all your allies and give a number of allies equal to your Constitution modifier one attack that does not use their reaction. For about 95% of you, that'll be helpful.
Does it specify what type of attack?
It has to be an attack roll.
Okay.
Spell attack, melee attack, ranged attack.
I just
Spell
put that
attack.
in all caps. Has to be an attack roll. Just okay. Does it have? Is this a specific
This
ability have a name?
counts, it's the command of the Mountain Clan Chieftain.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, your father had this tattooed on his shoulder.
Okay, and then it's one for day. I marked it. We're good.
Monster's like, motherfucking bitch. Thank you, but bitch.
All this responsibility I never wanted, but dang it, thank you. It's so much more useful.
Oh. Well, it looks very nice.
Oh, it's amazing.
Meanwhile, Keen,
Yep.
you're out shopping now.
Yep.
And you've gotten through the register. You've looked at your pocketbook.
Mm-hmm.
Then you realize Mr. Scene's not going to let this dinner go without dessert.
Oh yeah,
Have you figured something out yet?
I have. I DM'd it to you, but.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Maybe she'll be able to articulate brain freeze this time.
Maybe.
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 Get back to the shop.
Mhm.
Walk in. You can already smell more goodies. And the table where your book is at has now a fresh tray of cookies.
Bags in one hand, grab a cookie with another, just to at least appear polite.
And you just hear from the back.
Miss Nasine?
Uh-huh.
Be right there.
Takes all bite of the cookie.
Pokes your head out.
Groceries.
Probably still not used to that.
No.
And then you just hear from the back. It sounds like a fucking full ass kitchen of fucking workers. As she is now basically telepathically controlling all the instruments in her kitchen to start cooking.
God.
And she just sounds like.
What did you want for dessert?
How about those apple dumplings that I saw? That they got caramel sauce, serve them warm with ice cream on the side.
Oh. You hear what sounds like ding, 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 like glass being set out on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, do you go peek?
Yes.
Your curiosity gets the better of you. You look in and you're watching knives, bowls, spoons, ingredients, everything just working itself as she's sitting in the corner knitting.
Miss Nasine?
A knife
Hi.
comes up to the doorway. And you just hear,
Don't come in my kitchen. I can made that mistake once.
Fair. Just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, yeah, of course. The knife just floats back away.
Uh-huh.
I'll have it ready in about 8 hours.
Thank you. We'll see you then.
Hmm. Did you get the wine?
Yep.
Does your pocketbook hurt?
Yes.
Plan for the future next time, Sonny.
If she says yes, it'll be worth it.
You feel something. You feel an oven mitt pat you on the back. And then puts its hand on your back and turns you and steers you away from the kitchen.
Okay. Out the
Over
shop
to
again.
the cookies.
Oh.
It is Miss Nasine.
It is.
Can you bring me my cookbook? Just put it
Sure.
on the counter.
Okay. He'll close the book and pick it up.
Turning purple in the face, trying to carry this fucking thing. As it returns. You're just like,
Don't forget the tray of cookies.
Okay. I gotta save some room for dinner.
Take it with you.
Okay. I assume, like, crate of wine, platter of cookies. Just walking down the street.
you two kind of are walking around at this point. Keen, you pass by the area. You see Masaru in this very different looking armor. She did tell you to put it on. I don't think you'd be carrying it, buddy.
No, probably not.
You see this armor in all its glory, and you've dealt with magic before. If you want to make an Arcana check, you may.
That's a 7.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Maybe not your colors, but it's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh.
took extra liberties.
Armor
God
fit
dang
for a
it.
prince.
They're the best, but also, God darn it.
Okay. Akatsuki, here. Just
Uh,
hands him a platter of cookies.
Okay.
Gotta make sure I put on my armor. They're all yours.
You know, I have armor I need to fit in too, you know.
You're skinny.
same.
You'll figure it out.
I don't know about that after tonight.
And you hear what sounds like Olive talking to a vendor not far away. She hasn't noticed you, by the way, but you could hear her talking to a vendor.
Do I hear what she's saying?
Make me a perception check.
17.
Nope. Stealth of 26.
Fuck.
Did you really think you're gonna beat out her stealth, though?
I could hope I'd get something.
Nope.
Anyway, anything else on the agenda for today?
Yeah.
Just
Did you invite? Did they invite Taylor to the party?
I'm pretty sure Akia's still dealing with her.
Yeah.
Let's go
Want to
check on
go? Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
We
maybe-
already traumatized the poor girl enough.
For the sake of brevity, you got back.
Mhm.
Aki is still alive.
I mean,
So is
yeah.
Taylor. Mind
That's
you,
good to
the
hear.
shadows seem a little more aggressive looking today that are coming off of Akia, but that's beside the point. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Taylor has come out and is sitting down eating a stew, looking a little less,
Crazy?
murderous. I'm trying, Worklot. I'm trying here. Someone wanted to dinner.
sorry. I didn't think it would take this long.
Day goes by pretty quick.
Yeah.
And eventually you start seeing platters just floating in the doorway. You can smell this food. Akatsuki, you almost get beamed in the head. Masaru, you're just kind of like,
It's like, oh, floating platter.
I'm in
And-
heaven. I've died.
Akatsuki, you like, go to stand up having not realized all the platters have come in from the just probably craziness of the day. It just, Keaton probably saves your ass from getting donged in the head by the thing that's carrying a bunch of things.
Yeah.
You see this bright silver platter that looks hefty as hell just...
What did you have her make?
Venison?
Did you tell her how
Akatsuki.
much?
You smell meat. And then a cauldron comes to the door with Miss Nasine coming right behind it. And you smell venison stew. How much did you have that you wanted to do at this dinner, Keen?
One thing.
Only one thing.
One thing.
Okay.
And we can all guess what that one thing is.
Does anybody else want to do anything at this dinner?
Nope. This is I want to make this all his. This is all Keen's. This is his spotlight.
Oh god.
Okay. Keen?
Yep.
You kind of probably went to the bathroom at one point.
Yep.
Your nerves getting up in your throat. Katsuki and Masaru, you've noticed Keen's been in the bathroom for a really long time.
Okay. I'm gonna go check on him. And Katsuki's going to get up very, make his way over. Just
Keen, when the door opens, you about piss yourself thinking it's Olive.
Oh. Yes,
Is-
Akatsuki.
is everything all right?
Yes. No, maybe. Cold water splash in the face.
Okay.
How many times have you attempted to style your hair at this point, Keen?
I don't want to talk about it.
His fantasy. That's all you need to do. Give Stumbler's character hair.
It's probably not that much, but
Well,
Smell hair product in the air. No, I'm just kidding.
well, I think you just need to take a deep breath and
And he walks away from you.
closing the door to keep cats out.
fair enough. But I mean, seeing how you two are together all the time, I think things.
And he cuts out of the middle of his pet
Of
speech.
course, I fucking do.
You
I
know,
got
when it's important conversations, it's when it's like, yeah, the last 5 words, we don't need those.
I got the gist. It's fine. Okay. Come on. No time like the present. Let's go.
Yes, and he's going to basically walk Keen back to the table.
You walk out, you can see in the room, like, your entire family's there. You see, like, an Impamera. You see your dad and your mother. You see Lee. You see, Akia and Emiko?
Yep.
Got it. There's so many names, guys. Uh,
Kind of looks at Imada like you wanted to be here for this.
Imada's like giving you this devilish grin, just watching. Your sister is completely oblivious. Blissfully oblivious.
She's been told nothing.
She doesn't have a big mouth. You see everyone. Currently, Olive is kind of talking with Machiko, Imada, your mother. Your mother's just fawning over her. She's like, well, I mean, kind of like trying to fix her hair a little bit, fix her clothes, and Olive's just like, stop. Stop.
Mom, just let her go. Fuck, she's fine.
Everyone's also dressed up. Olive's dressed up.
Can imagine Keen would have put on a somewhat okay shirt.
I'll say this:
Mm-hmm.
your mother did Olive's hair.
Oh gods.
Your mother did Olive's outfit.
Okay.
There's also very natural light makeup. And just as you're about to start talking, we're going to take our first break.
Woo!
Speech.
Keen, Katsuki, you are kind of standing in the bathroom. You can feel your nerves starting to come back a little bit. Step out, you can see them talking. Just for a brief minute, you feel your stomach kind of lurch. You kind of watch all of it at just one point, just kind of brush some hair out of her face. You could feel that anxiety building slightly in your gut. The what ifs. You watching her getting along with all the people you care about. Your mother just absolutely fawning over her. Matter of fact, your father almost like smiles and laughs. Katsuki, as you're kind of walking with him, you kind of see this just moment.
Mhm.
He just stops for a second.
Just kind of nudges him. It's like, go on. This is your moment.
And he will walk over to Olive.
How are you feeling, Keen? Don't have to hear it. We just see it. You get closer. Olive's back is kind of to you, and your mom just kind of smiles. Oh, Keen. We were just talking about the first day you brought Olive back to the place. Oh, the look on your father's face.
I thought he was gonna kill me.
Oh, I was. But my mother didn't kill me when I brought Karma home, so... And you watch this proud smile come across his face as your eyes meet. And it's just like this moment when, you know, the father knows exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
He just crosses his arms, kind of steps back.
And Keen will kneel down in front of Olive.
She looks very confused. She does not know any of these rituals. Super confused, just like, oh.
Olive, the moment we met, I knew you were special. And ever since then, you're always taking new challenges. You're exploring the world, and You never leave my side.
Oh.
You've had my back forever. You've taught me so much. Not the least of which patience, understanding of things I've just taken for granted. I don't know how many days or years that we get left. I don't want to spend another second without you. And he will bring out the ring box.
Your
open it.
sister? Your mother?
Will you marry me?
Now, here's the funny bit.
Mhm.
As you ask that, Olive just kind of goes, what does that mean? And all of you realize, right? She grew up in the woods. She doesn't know any of these traditions.
Oh,
That's a really pretty ring. Who's it for?
it's for you. He'll take it out, take her hand, and slide it on.
You watch your sister kind of lean over into her ear and whisper something. And for a second, she's like, oh. Bright as a fucking tomato. I suppose I say yes?
You suppose?
I don't understand any of this. I'm sorry. She just looks so embarrassed.
I'm sorry.
No,
She
it's
was
really pretty. I like it. I just don't understand these customs.
So, like my parents, they vowed to always be there for each other. To protect each other, to have a family together, to share life together.
Like a wolf pack.
Yeah.
So you want to be the alpha?
I don't know if I could take that away from you.
It's just like. So you want to be the beta?
In a way. In a way, shared responsibility, but
So. Yeah, I got. Yeah. Yes.
and he'll stand up, wrap her in a hug, and kiss her.
And again, it's that moment where she's still getting used to all the customs. It's a moment of shock. She doesn't pull away. Your eyes are already closed. We already know that.
Yep.
Katsuki and Masaru, you can see her eyes are still open for a second before the lull back into the head. And first person that starts clapping is your father. Followed by, you hear in the background, "It's about time!" from your Uncle Lycan.
No one thinks he's wrong.
After a brief moment, pull away.
Mhm.
She's definitely got that, like, the anime blush across the cheek. The very, very red blush. It's definitely still that. Because she still is on, wolf pack understanding. And, well, she knows what alpha beta means. She's seen puppies come into the world before. So these are the thoughts running through her head. Which
Mhm.
doesn't look like she doesn't like the idea. But she definitely looks like, I was not expecting this tonight. And at this point, after you pull apart for a second, your sister taps you on the shoulder. I'm gonna go give her a brief understanding of what she just agreed to.
You can still say no.
She won't. And your sister takes her by the arm. Olive, let's go talk. You're gonna be my sister-in-law anyway. And your father walks up to you, gives you a good firm pat on the back. Well done.
Thanks.
I mean it. I did want to kill you. She's a keeper, though. Now, don't let this go to your head. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow night.
We have a job to do.
But enjoy your night. And he gives you a wink. And then he turns and goes back to talk to your mother.
And Keen is now bright red.
Masaru, how are you honestly feeling right now? Because I see that facial expression.
Oh no, he's feeling great.
Okay.
This is something that he feels happy for them about.
You feel this almost other warmth, by the way, coming from your pocket. And for a brief second, you almost feel like these fingers intertwine with yours just for a second. It's the first time in a while that you don't feel alone. And Akatsuki, you feel that light breeze from behind you. Kiss of the wind. And then a sudden hand on your shoulder.
It.
Well, that was not something I was expecting.
I mean, to
Okay,
be-
I was, but you know, this was a big dinner. I should have expected this.
honestly, I'm surprised he waited this long.
Did you see the nerves on his face when he came out here?
I was the one who made sure he came back out of the bathroom.
Ah, that makes sense. Also, did you try these dumplings? Oh my god.
I mean, that's Miss Nicene's cooking for you. Trust me, I spent 4 hours in her bakery just eating various sweets.
I should go visit her place more often if there's that many sweets.
Oh, trust me, you won't leave that place empty.
Oh, I will. There's something more sweet at the tavern.
Wait,
Smooth and cool as ice. Also, don't turn too red, I might melt. Husky's like, oh my god, stop it. And at this point, Keen, your brother kind of comes up and gives you a big old clap on the shoulder. He's like, see, that wasn't so hard.
That was the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life.
And then out of nowhere, you see your brother go, oh, you might want to turn around. And he backs up.
And Keen turns around.
And you get about tackle hugged from Olive, who has a very clear understanding of what's going on now.
Okay. Keen will probably
Make
do
me an
the
athletics check. Not to fall over.
Oh, jeez. That's a 23.
You put your foot back, catch her. You almost topple from the force because you literally were just turning around and get collided with. And all you can hear is, yes, 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 yes. And those of you can see her fucking crying. Full on tears.
I'll kind of look past Olive to Hiromi. Just mouth thank you.
And this is probably the happiest you've seen Olive since before the ranch. And you just can't help but think, if only everyone were here. And then you realize Aki is sitting at a table with a small group of soul gems sitting on the table.
I assume he recognizes them.
Only one's missing. But that's because there was someone else.
Yeah.
I will say this. Rekka gets a text. A very lengthy text from Akia explaining what the fuck just happened. Does Akia get a text back?
Literally
About
just
time.
thumbs up. Oh, I was gonna say what? Literally just a thumbs up emoji.
And you hear from the background as she kind of looks up from her phone, looks over and goes, hey, kid!
Yeah.
Rekka says about time.
Gee, thanks.
And most of the night goes pretty smooth. Mind you, Olive will be suggestive but not keen on some of the stuff that, you know, your father was hinting at. Yes, the pun was 100% intended.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't get married, so this isn't a ritual for getting married.
Right.
Mind you, your father's going off of Lycan and Pamera. Happy celebration? Let's go to the bedroom. Getting married? Let's go to the bedroom. Getting engaged? Let's go to the bedroom. Went dancing? Let's go to the bedroom. We want a battle? Let's go to the bedroom.
Oh my god, Lycan.
It just kind of ended up that way. I can't really help it.
Pamera was pretty, you know.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. I can't say that mode is not coming around yet. Again.
Oh boy.
But you do get congratulations throughout the night. By the end of the night, you're just kind of laying in bed. She's curled up right next to you. Passed out. You still feel that anxiety, but for another reason now.
Mm-hmm.
Before long, you wake up in the morning to Bang, 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 bang.
Crawl out of bed and open the door.
Father's right there. Get dressed. Got something to show you.
Okay. He'll pull out a pair of pants and then walk out the door.
You are woken up at 5 a.m. Your father's normal wake up time.
Yep.
When you come out, your father has a completely black cup of coffee. One of his coffees on the counter. You're gonna want it. Ono's not even up yet.
Black coffee. Okay.
Yeah,
chug.
it's just like bitterest thing you've ever tasted. It's mud.
Oh, how can you drink that?
Gotta wake up somehow.
Okay.
And he takes you aside. And he just walks. Very quiet for a very long time. And eventually you come to this pillar. You start to see names. You start to recognize some of them. One of them is Akia Satone.
Yep.
What's his name? What was
Which
his
one?
name? Fuzzy PJs.
Ito.
Ito.
Ito Ramos. It's a good thing you did it when you did.
I mean, after that last fight, kind of what made me want to do it.
I'm proud of you, but I want you to be careful now. She's counting on you now.
Yeah.
But if there's anything I've learned from your mother, and he kind of turns and looks you dead in the eye, I would do anything to save her. I would do anything to protect her, to keep her from harm's way. And unless I were to take absolutely crazy, drastic measures, there'd be nothing I could do to stop her. So if you're ever going to stop someone you love like this from walking into danger with you, make sure it's foolproof.
I don't think there's anything I could do to stop her. That's why I want her.
And what if it meant sacrificing her? Save the whole world.
Ian is thinking back to something very specific he was told. It would kill me.
Good. And I don't mean that as I wish you to die. I've watched how she looks at you. How she follows you. Cherish that. And he kind of turns. His hand kind of rubs against the name Guido. And for the first time in your life, you watch one single tear Remember, you can't save everyone. By all the gods, make sure you save everyone you can.
That's the goal. I mean, that's what we're doing tonight, isn't it?
That's the plan. Suppose I brought you out here to show you how short it can be. You just see all the names. Every single person you know that died. And you see Mingshu's name. You see Lex's name. Hiroto's name. Usado's name. Midori's. Hachimitsu. Then you notice something else. Every one of these names are carved in a very particular handwriting. A letter you received while at the Hunter.
Oh.
And each and every single one is meticulously hand chiseled. In Lee Sutoka's handwriting. Well, I hope you do know that I mean it when I say I'm proud of you. I know I didn't say it a lot when you were younger.
I mean,
But I am.
you're busy, I get it.
That's no excuse. You're my son.
Thanks.
You are my flesh and blood. I would say the same things that I would say later on, but I don't think you want that kind of imagery.
Probably not.
And he'll walk up, offer his hand out, takes it, pulls you in. And then afterwards, he kind of pulls back, puts a hand on your shoulder. And don't forget that there's nothing you can do to make me not proud of you. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
I mean that. Sometimes you drive me nuts because you remind me of myself when I was your age. Well, younger. Just be careful out there, okay?
You too.
I'll do my best. Oh, there's another lesson I learned. Never make a promise you can't keep. Trust me, I learned that one the hard way.
Do I want to know who taught you that one?
Lee.
Oh.
And I mean teenager Lee. I kept a secret from her for a while and accidentally almost told her. Oh. And you and your father spend a good portion of the morning just talking. It's the first time you've ever done this. It feels weird at first, but then it just starts to flow.
Mm-hmm.
The more you talk, the more you realize you sound a lot. The father that he's telling you from stories he has kept from you.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh fuck, that does sound like me. Oh god.
No wonder everyone keeps saying we're so much alike.
I mean, you're pretty much a spitting image.
Minus the horns.
Minus the horns. I didn't always have horns, though.
No?
No, yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry. The years kind of just keep going. Come on, let's go get you a proper breakfast. I can see your stomach's gurgling from that black coffee.
A little bit.
By this point, you two have woken up and you're very confused. Keen is up and he's not here. Akia is up. She's already finished her coffee.
Okay, this is unusual.
And you can see her sitting down with what looks to be Olive, as well as Taylor. So they're kind of, got this piece of paper in front of them. They're writing out things.
All right then.
As well as Hiromi. She spent a lot of time with Hiromi, by the way.
Oh boy.
A lot of time.
My wallet hurts.
Are we sure that your wallet just isn't dead at this point? Like, just had little X's in its on its little pouch.
No. He's still in triple digits. Barely.
Finish him.
Either that or he's going to be in severe debt to his mother. He's still got like 4 more payments of what he paid before, I think, to pay her back yet.
I mean, he could do that.
She won't take it, you know it.
I know.
Yep. Taylor. Who is not killing Akia right now, but she keeps looking at the ring on her finger.
I mean,
And at this point, Keen, those of you who are kind of in there, kind of, waking up, see Keen and Corellius walk in. Kind of, just talking. Like normal people? Like normal family? Gotta walk. As they walk in, you just hear him go, "Oh, you don't even want to know, Keen. It was dumb. It was stupid."
I mean, I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to know.
Gods, you sound like me.
You've been saying that all morning.
Yeah, well, it's true.
This kind
Go
of
ahead.
leans over towards Masaru. I think this is the longest I've ever seen anyone.
You
Nope.
cut out there.
I think this is the longest blank with anyone.
Just tell me the other words that you were
Maybe
gonna say.
Longest- Longest I've ever seen Keen talk with anyone.
No, he's talked longer with Olive, but this is the longest we've seen him smile in a conversation
Fair
before
enough.
getting confused.
Jackass.
Woo!
Ugh.
That was a zinger.
Yep.
Um, yes, they are. You realize that Olive has already chosen her bridesmaids and maid of honor as Hiromi's walking her through it.
Oh boy.
You're not allowed to know yet.
Okay.
But from how Aki is kind of leading everything, which is probably what scares you more than anything, is Aki is leading everything
Yes and no.
alongside Hiromi. So that's a kind of a toss-up right now.
A little more scared of Hiromi.
Eventually, noon comes around. 2 o'clock rolls around. That anxiety in your gut's starting to build. 4 o'clock. 6 o'clock. And then eventually at about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, Lee comes in. At this point, Hiromi and everyone has kind of split off. Olive at this point is in her room, in your guys' room, getting ready. Which is making your gut do somersaults, fucking kickstands, jumping over the fucking bar and back again. You're scared as shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Cruelty when Lyra went into battle. Except 10 times worse, I think.
Probably.
Uh-huh. And, it gets worse for poor Keen.
Oh God.
As you watch your brother come... Well, okay. You watch this person come in with full armor. Helmet, everything. Shield, sword. Then you realize... that was the old town's guard that you used to practice in as a kid. And the guy reaches up, pulls the helmet off, and your brother's wearing the full suit of armor.
The fuck do you think you're doing?
Did you think that you were going alone? I trained for this, Keen.
Yeah, you did.
And you're the younger brother. It's our job to protect you as you watch your sister come in leather armor behind him.
What? Really? You're pulling the baby brother card?
Yep. Plus, someone needs to look out for looks at the door. At least help you out.
I'm not winning this one, am I?
No. And for the first time, you watch your brother's face become steel. And you see your mother's look when your dad has to go, "Yes, honey."
Fine, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
We didn't ask you to like it. Not to mention, Dad said we're going with it anyway. Because you're going to need all the help you can get.
Yeah.
He does not like the music shift. I can see it in his eyes.
Nope.
Think any of us do.
And eventually, Lycan comes in with his armor on. Machiko joins you. Olive comes out, which makes it all 10 times worse. As, you feel like you see loose armor, you feel like her weapons may not be, sharpened prep. Just every possible problem is running through your mind right now.
Mm-hmm. I need my his room.
Okay. Finley kind of is sitting in the corner, talking with Lycan. You two are the only two PCs out here right now.
Yeah.
I need to go get my own.
Why don't you two make me perception checks before you do?
Not one. No.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Well,
A nat
will
1
say-
gets you a 9. Goddamn.
Why was that disadvantage? It was a 21.
You over here. Goro never came back from his mission. We don't know where he went. Keep an eye out for him. Yeah, of course. He's probably fine. It's Goro. Come on. I mean, he survived the capital. This should be a cakewalk. Hope. Come to think of it, Akatsuki. Remember the day he stormed out after the talk with Rekka? At the dance? When Rekka got super shit-faced?
Yes.
He hasn't been around since then.
Of course not. Oh.
And you went crowd surfing, Mr. Confused Face, over there.
No, I was confused because I completely forgot what I have said.
Keen, you're just kind of getting ready, and you kind of hear a light knock on the door, and then Olive pokes her head in. You okay?
Was
Vos. That is what I heard.
nervous.
Well, here, let me help you. She walks up and starts helping you with the straps.
Thanks.
I mean, it's a comfortable quiet, like, between the two of you. It's not comfortable because of the fact that you know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
Master, you head back and start getting your armor on. Katsuki, you're left with that thought. Where is your dad?
Yeah, this is the one time where I kind of wish Akatsuki wasn't the person to just basically get ready a lot earlier. Because now he's just sitting here with this thought, and it's like,
Uh-huh. Keen, after you two get ready, Olive isn't going to rush out the door. That's up to you when you rush out the door. He's following your lead.
When he's ready, grab, all of his weapons and
Mm-hmm. She'll pull her bow over her shoulder, with the quiver on. Puts her weapons on her hips. Watching her get ready for battle right now. Normally, you'd probably find it pretty hot.
today not so much.
Especially after the night before.
Yeah. And the morning.
And the morning.
in other words, if this was literally any other situation,
You'd be like,
Drooling.
Mama.
Okay.
And she kind of looks over, catches your gaze. She walks over, takes both of her hands and cups yours and hers. Take a deep breath. Better.
Better. It's always better
Yeah.
with you around.
Oh, stop it. still gets fucking pink in the cheeks. she'll kind of, take the arm, like hugging onto it. Still does that.
Let's go.
And you walk out into the main area. Katsuki, please describe how you are sitting or standing or fidgeting.
I mean, he's kind of just usual fashion, just kind of like sitting cross-legged, even though you're not supposed to. Even though you're not, if you're sitting in a chair, you don't do that. It's just kind of, his hands are just kind of, like doing what I'm doing here. It's kind of,
He's wringing his hands.
kind
You
of
may
just
make
that.
an insight, Keen, if you would like. If you're trying to hide it, Akatsuki, you may make a.
Oh, he's not, it's not that he's hiding it. It's that he's not even aware he's doing it.
That's a
Okay,
nat
well,
20.
So yeah, you were you.
Something is fucking wrong.
Uh-huh.
Masaru, you finish kind of getting your armor on. It takes a little longer because you don't have help, but you come out as Keen is making this realization. If you would like to insight Akatsuki, you're more than welcome to.
Sure, why not? 11.
That's enough. He's not trying to hide it, so it's just a flat 10. Even Olive's passive insight goes, oh, something's not right. She'll just kind of like let go of your arm, leans up, kisses you on the cheek, Keen, and will kind of go over to talk to Hiromi.
You okay, Akatsuki?
Katsuki, someone's talking to you. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's just that I overheard Lee and Lycan.
What about them?
Apparently, my father hasn't come back yet.
Hey, now that you think about it, he wasn't at the party last night.
Come back from where?
I don't know. I don't know if it was just a mission he's been on or what, but he hasn't been back yet. So I guess it's got me a little on edge.
Fair.
Oh, I can drag you to this map, though, can't I? Because you're not here. Oh shit, I forgot the filter. Map. Can I add a filter to it? Damn. You know, I know how I'll do this. Anyway, go ahead and keep talking.
I don't know what to expect from today.
I mean, with any luck, get in, get out.
Keen, you know as well as I do that luck has.
That luck.
It cut out again.
Yeah.
I hate. Why does it do this? Why? I need to just stop using the noise suppression, apparently.
Yeah, well, you've turned that off before and it doesn't work either.
Yeah, well. I said I don't know what to expect from today, and luck has never been on our side.
on my side last night.
That's a bit different.
War Cloud! Jesus Christ.
What?
War Cloud's reaction. Well, then maybe we need to make our own luck today.
I can only hope.
Oh, I didn't see his reaction. Bummer. At this point, Lycan kind of stands up after Lee kind of dismisses him. He walks over to your guys' group. All right, so we're getting ready to head out. Try not to be too alarmed when you get there. I'm sure most of you have seen what's going on right now. Anyway, just be careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try and get people gathered at multiple different areas. We don't want these things to be able to focus at a certain point. If need be, try and split up into groups of 4, maybe 3. Your goal is not to kill Oni. It is to save people. Is that clear? Repeat back what I just said.
The goal
Save
is
people.
not to kill Oni, it's to save people.
The goal is not to kill Oni, just to save people. Yes, that much is very clear.
Be warned, there's going to be a lot of hungry people. A lot of these people have been without food for almost a month. They're hungry. Our care packages, we don't have a lot anymore. We gave them what we could provide. Mr. Scene was great. The cake covered a lot, but a lot of people also don't just like eating cake, apparently. Either way. There will be a couple of people there who are trying to help out as much as possible. Just be careful. You have my numbers. I gave it all to you about a week ago. When you're ready, call. If things go south, I've been told to tell you to prioritize your life. Remember, you're all we have left. There isn't a lot of us left, and if we lose more, there's less we can do for the world. Now, on the other hand, you are all going to be Shino Tenshi. I'm sure you know your own limits. And if not, I'm sure you can decide what you're willing to give. And he opens his hand, and you watch as a portal opens. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, I can't hold this forever, guys. Come on.
No, right. Yeah.
Like it gave an actually decent speech. Everyone's like,
It's like
is there more?
Yeah.
mentally processing.
Mentally processing that the goofball can ungoof.
Keen will look to Olive and hold out his hand for her.
And she'll take it, give it a little squeeze.
And they'll walk through the portal.
Followed by your brother and sister, who are very stubborn and are like, protect the little brother.
Little brother, who's probably the biggest of the three of them.
Your brother's pretty big. I'll just say this. He's 186 HP.
Okay, fair.
Your brother's a big guy.
What's his strength score?
Okay, you have muscles. What's your con score?
There's a difference between being swole
con is a
and
14.
being big.
Your con is a what?
14.
Yeah, he's got 4 on you.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
And he's got a 19 strength.
Okay.
He's no small boy.
Fair enough.
I'm going to transfer you guys to a different map.
We.
And on this map, I want you to drop yourself somewhere right here.
Mouse, stop spazzing out, please. Thank you.
Oh, hello, Dark Vision.
Oh yeah, I don't have any of that.
Hold on, you don't need it.
Well, still.
Because it is supposed to have daylight mode on.
Hello, Dark Vision, my old friend.
Can you see now?
No.
Buddy.
God damn it, your vision's not on again.
Eh.
Okay, can you see now?
Yes. I think is it supposed to be the red filter then, or is that supposed to? I'm assuming that's what's supposed to be.
As you guys step through, you kind of look around and you look up. And the moon in the sky is a bright scarlet red.
Oh, that's.
Also, enter my good friend.
Hey.
Or
It's
Cloud,
finally-
why don't you drop yourself, like, probably somewhere in this area?
I gotta look to see where I dropped my token, but I can't find it.
I see nothing. Oh, there we go.
You've been walking with this gentleman by the name of Hiroyuki Nan, helping him just kind of hand out food to starving people in the streets. The moon has risen, and it's strangely a bright crimson, otherwise known as a blood moon. Very well known to bring out the bloodlust in creatures that tend to suck blood from their victims. So vampires. And as you're standing there, you see off to the side this portal right in the middle of the town marketplace open up. And 10 people just come marching onto the street. You've witnessed some horrors over the past couple days, too.
I take
Nope.
it out.
9. Shit. Less people. Fuck! Oh, let me change that order there.
I take it a few of them would look familiar.
Yeah, a couple of them do. You recognize them from where you're from. Maybe just in passing, but you've seen them.
Right.
Some of them, though, on the other hand, not so much. Oh yeah, it was. It was 10. Perfect. Awesome. Only person missing is Kin. And that is where... Actually, no, hold on. We'll wait. We'll wait. And here Yuki kind of looks over. He's like, ah, that must be our reinforcements. Come on, dude. Might as well go meet him.
All right, sir.
And he'll lead you around the group. Akatsuki, you're kind of overtaken by this bright red moon. Like this feeling of worry hits you,
Yeah.
and then you hear, is the shut-in out of his apartment? Holy shit, look at what happened to your hair.
A lot has happened.
No shit. Kind of
it's good
walks
to
up just like a brother would, gives you a big old hug right around the... It's so good to
It's-
see you, kid.
It's good to see you too, Hero.
You know him?
This is
Oh, Keen.
Hi.
Oh, Keen. Looks between you and Olive, who are...
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Took you long enough. Anyway.
You've got to in and out so much on that.
but we got it.
Took you long enough. Oh, also, I suppose. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello. My name's Naril Emerald. It's very nice to meet you. Well, most of you formally, finally.
Good to meet you too. You doing all
Hey.
right?
Just been a rough few years.
Kind of look around and you notice there is a large majority of people who are kind of hunkered down in corners. Some of the street vendors are still, pushing through, trying to beat that bright light, talking to some people like, hey, yeah, no, look, take a look at this. This would be so comfy on your chair. But even them, you can see their sunken eyes, their cheeks just gaunt. They look like they're barely holding on by a thread. And to your horror, Akatsuki, you can see some of the fighters for this area bandaged. Some of them almost look electrified. You see a pile of bodies in the corner where their heads have exploded. And what did, like, for you, War Cloud, it's going to take a minute to get used to your name. Because it says War Cloud on the side, too. For you, this girl with these really scary looking fucking eyes kind of walks up. What did you say your name was again?
Naril Emerald?
Gnarl Emerald.
Yes.
Feel like I've heard that before. Anyway, nice to meet you, Akia. Pleasure.
Very nice to meet you, and reaches out to shake her hand. Suppose since I forgot to kind of do this, he's a rather shorter elf, blonde hair, green eyes, wearing decent-ish robes, can see that he's got like a spell book in one hand and then a bow and a short sword and quiver on his back.
I add, vibrant green eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're kind of, introducing yourself, you hear the wet walking up behind you. Gnarl.
Garden look.
It's, your mother's friend.
Yeah.
And as you guys are looking, two of you recognize this thing
Yep.
intimately.
Yep. I had a feeling.
Oh.
As you have been swallowed by it once to be saved, as it walks up and goes, and a couple of books come out with a little note on it.
I
Visibly
thought I
like slumps. It's just, oh no.
And all the note says is, "Here, honey, forgot these at home. Figured you might want to return them."
I told her to stop doing this.
I thought I recognized that last name.
And that is where we'll
Yup.
take our next break.
Keen, because you're well studied, you may make me a history check.
Goody.
Woo.
That's a nat 1. History fucking hates me.
Red,
Buddy.
the red is fucking with you. There's a person with Professor Emerald's last name. You recognize the greater mimic behind him that just threw up books. And
An old
is
friend
that
here.
is that Hiroyuki?
Who knows Akatsuki?
Uh-huh.
He's mentioned that he's met him a couple of times.
Yeah, it's just weird seeing it actually in person.
And him act like he's a brother.
Yeah, even Akatsuki's
Right.
a little surprised by that one.
He trained under his father. This is Hiroyuki we're talking about here.
Yeah, but he's only met him like twice.
Yeah. And it was probably twice to get you out of the house and get you shit you needed.
What?
Well, I mean,
why
Midori
does-
did most of it.
Why does Naro look like he never sleeps?
That gruesome
Oh, that-
shit.
Oh, that's funny that you think he actually does sleep.
Okay, so before we continue here, why do you keep switching sides, Warcloud? Oh my god!
It's because the name.
Yeah.
Ah!
It sorts our names alphabetically.
I
so
just
whenever-
watched him flip, 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 flip this entire session. I'm just like, eh.
Yeah.
Are you back and able to role play? If you are watching the stream right now, are you able
Oh.
to have a camera?
Who, Quinn?
For Ken, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then yes, you may join the session. So this is gonna freak Gnarl out.
It'll make Taylor
Okay.
very happy though.
Yes and no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on. Get your camera on, and then I'll unmute you. I muted you when I was gonna start the stream. Where's the camera? Where is it? Where is it?
Hello.
All right.
There she is.
Hi.
As you guys are being introduced to Gnarl, all of a sudden there's this bright, even more red, bright red flash from Akia's hand. Ken, on the map. Also, can you guys move your characters around?
Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ken, why don't you drop yourself somewhere right around here-ish?
I'm trying. It is loading.
We'll tell it to load faster.
It locked me out. No.
Faster.
Okay. Honey,
Faster.
I'm supposed to be the one with potato net, remember?
I thought that was supposed to be
Oh,
me.
oh, oh.
Whoa, whoa.
25 megabits a second DSL, bud.
I'm in the wrong one.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Hold on.
I'm in map.
Yeah, you are.
That's a nice fridge.
That better? Can you see now? Or is it all
Honestly,
black?
that fridge looks like it'll last for a long time.
Right?
It is all black right now.
Everything made back then lasted so much
Okay.
longer.
Drop your character token somewhere around here.
Yeah, there we
There
go.
we go.
And you pop out! You just suddenly are in a place. Everything is red? And Gnarl, suddenly this girl appears out of nowhere, appearing from from the Akia person's finger.
All I'm picturing is like a Pokemon coming out of a Pokeball. The
Pretty much.
energy
Welcome
Pretty
to
much.
the Kindle.
Just immediately look at Taylor. See, like that. Like that.
Taylor looks over at you.
Hi.
Nice
I'm
of you
back.
to join us.
I will talk to you later.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain this. Who's that guy? Why is it red?
You look up at the sky. As you look up, the moon is a bright red crimson.
That's not normal.
And around you, you see a bunch of starving fucking people.
Oh no.
You know where you are.
Yep, that's. Look at Taylor, like, do you have my shit?
She holds out a doctor's bag. She basically shoves it into your arms.
Is this all you brought?
I have more.
I would appreciate having it. Again, who's this guy?
You notice this other dude also with this like very white hair, completely blacked out eyes. Just solid black all the way across. There's no sclera, no iris. It's like it's a big pupil. And he's just like, that's really cool. My dad would love to study how that works.
I would love to study how it works.
As would I.
Were you?
Sorry. Hiroyuki Nan. Son to Karma Nan. Most know him as Karma. That name rings a bell from the meeting the other night.
Yep. Okay. Ken?
Completely ignores and is like trying to study the ring from a slight distance.
Akia's just like, kind of looks at you and is like, stop it.
Yeah, leave my room alone. I don't know you.
Oh, interesting. Pulls out a book.
This one's weird. And at
Speaking of
this,
things that are weird, you two look rather different from the last time I saw you, pointing at Akia or
yes, Aki, not Akia.
Akatsuki and Keen.
Well, a lot of things have changed since then.
Yeah.
You guys don't recognize him.
No. Oh.
Um,
Okay, I recognize the name Emerald, but I don't. Have we met?
You saw them a lot in the library.
In passing.
Oh no, we were the loud people in the library.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
sorry about that.
You remember the old lady in there.
Could they just quiet down? least this is a library. I'm going to kill them and will strangle them.
You just have these that running through your head. Probably makes you a little sad knowing that that lady's gone. Maybe also a little happy too because she was a crabby ass bitch half the time.
Only towards the people that deserved it, though.
We
See?
totally deserved it.
Yeah.
Loud ass motherfuckers. This is a library, bitch. Shh.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of missed the library.
Believe me, I do as well.
And at this point, Aki and Taylor have stopped paying attention to this conversation entirely and are kind of like making sure you're good, kid. Because last time you popped out, everything was not good.
Yeah, everything was not good.
All right, just like even Aki is like, all right, just take a deep breath. We're at the
What?
cloud.
The floor's here this time, so I'm good.
Well, just
I'm
don't go
feeling a
too
little
far
naked,
that
though,
way.
compared to everybody else.
If you go too far that way, though, there's no more floor. But that's not because it's
Don't
invisible.
tell me that.
That means that we're on a floating city.
I
Okay, see,
definitely
that makes
don't
sense.
recommend falling.
Yeah, what is it, like 2,000 feet up? Ah, it's nothing. I've seen people fall 100. It'll be fine. Sorry, that was really callous. I'm trying to calm her down. It's not working, is it? Taylor's like,
No, you know what? Actually, this is pretty good. But again, feeling a little like I'm just patting down my like daily clothes. Like I feel like this is not
that's
for this.
right. And Akia
Taylor,
actually produces your armor or your
Oh,
clothes.
thank God.
Here, you might want to put this on. Maybe don't change in front of everyone. Not that you don't have great assets, but we're not.
Y'all are just prudes.
No. I liked it. It was fucking badass.
Where am I gonna go?
I'm pretty sure they have a place to change here. Either that or there's plenty of bamboo forest around here. You could duck into one of those quick.
I don't
Just go like, "Taylor, find
necessarily
me a bush."
recommend that. Putting on armor takes quite a bit of time, and with the night being the way that it is, I recommend finding shelter.
You
Why the
notice
shelter?
those creatures again flying around, almost circling around you. Not anyone else, only one player, and they know exactly who they are. The little squeaks and chitters.
Counterpoint. We're here to evacuate.
Yeah, we were sent here to get everyone here to safety. So I feel like we should start collecting people to 3 or 4 points, split up into 3 groups. I can take one of the groups. Keen, you should probably take another. Akatsuki, you should probably take another, as you two were already deemed captains beforehand. And I was already one previously, so why the fuck not?
Agreed.
Sounds good.
I claim Kin.
Huh?
Taylor's like,
she's like mid unbuttoning her shirt. Like, wait, what? Thinking she could get away with just already changed. Like nobody's gonna notice.
at this, Aki is just like, okay, whatever. And she just kind of like pulls out this cloak and holds it up in front of you.
Y'all are just ridiculous. It's nothing. I can change it.
Aki will like look around and be like, I don't mind. It's not me you're worrying about here.
Olive was cool with it.
Yeah, Olive's here too. Oh yeah, by the way, did you know Keen proposed?
Oh my God! What? Just gonna pop her head out.
Are you good?
Like the shirt's like half on. Like, you did what? I want to see.
Olive holds up the ring.
He pop back under the clothes.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't take you as long. It really doesn't, because you don't wear heavy armor, so it's not something you have to,
Yeah,
you know,
right. It just
doesn't take
happens.
10 minutes.
Like,
Yeah. So, okay. I claim Kin. I've already dealt with this once. I can deal with it again.
buddy sister.
I've got my people.
Olive's
Yeah.
like, I'm guessing I'm included in that.
Of course you are. And then these two shitheads.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
Get a clock to the back of the head with heavy armor gloves.
Oh, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm the older brother here, alright?
By minutes.
Still counts.
Oh my god, is this Coon's family?
Yeah, this is let me do you a favor here. If you go over to the NPCs channel, Imada Everett Dixori is his older triplet brother.
Mm-hmm.
Hiromi Beverett Dixori is his slightly older triplet sister.
Oh.
And then the one at the bottom is Hiroyuki Nan.
Okay.
Yes, don't worry, Coda. I actually decided to use your original image.
Okay, that's kind of surprised me. I was like, Anyway,
Also, if you guys want to go check out Link, he's in the PC's channel now.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
Dude, when he was pinging it in the background characters to have it transferred, I was like, or backup characters, I was looking at it, I'm like, he's pinging and pinging. I'm like, yeah, I see it. Link? Remember earlier when I said War Cloud, you'll be able to introduce your video game lookalike later?
Yeah.
I didn't see it until now.
I didn't see it either, and now I can't unsee it.
You can do is change the eye color to blue, and you can't. And it's unmistakable.
Okay.
Note to self, give him a little
Never wear a
elf.
nightcap.
So, blop, blop, blop. Okay, don't sit on the stand. Blop and blop. That's a group. And then we've got blop, blop. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna separate y'all fucks. Well, we already know where he's going. Blop.
I would like to have a small conversation with Taylor before she disappears.
Nope. You're in the middle of the mission now.
It's important though. Did you know she grabbed something for me?
Well, then, like, as you guys are splitting up, you just realize, ding. Make it quick.
Did you grab the thing under the bed? The sword.
The sword?
The sword. Did you grab
Oh, that sword.
Yeah.
Akia has it.
it?
She was
Honestly, I'm
prepared.
surprised you gave it to her.
Yeah, well, I don't have an extra planar spot I can store it.
That's
And you were gone for 5 fucking days and nobody told me.
wasn't intentional. Wait, 5 days?
Yeah,
Like, oh,
today's
God,
day
5
6.
days?
Akia's like, yeah,
What happened to me?
I
I'm tired.
guess you
know
took
what?
a really long nap.
We're fine. We're fine.
At least you're well rested, right?
Sure.
She's like, well rested, just panicked. Now, who's taking Taylor? Because it does not make sense to have 2 medics in the same.
No.
Yeah. They're
I'm-
going to insist on that. Like, we gotta separate.
Uh-huh.
I mean, seeing as Keen already has his party, I mean, she might as well come with Taylor if you're all right. If you're all right with it, that you accompany Riveth and I.
All right. Masru! Guess who you get stuck with?
Yay.
All right, well, who are you gonna go with? You know, do you want to go with the ladies or do you want to go with the shield man?
I don't know. I mean, his group seems
Looks at Akia. The intimidation hits again.
I think I'll go with Prince Masaru.
The
I'm
avid.
sorry, did he just say
Ah,
Prince?
He did.
I'm going to barf.
Prince?
Don't.
All right, ladies. I guess I'm
Zip
joining
it.
you.
Look at all of them. Zip it.
Also, let me do this real fucking fast here. Where is your fucking name in here? I've got like 30,000 different NPCs. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's gonna be a fun surprise tonight.
I love how I got stuck with two of the broodiest looking people. Like, I just tracked them.
What was your fucking character's name again? Oh, N. I'm looking in R's. I'm in the wrong spot.
It's not
That'll
Rekka
try
anymore.
hard.
Naril Emerald.
Hello, Mr. Emerald. I want to know how much HP you have. I haven't seen this yet. I guess I'm gonna find out now.
Please tell me it's more than Rekka.
I mean, it's more than Rekka.
I mean,
Is it?
It is setting the bar at ankle height, but still.
I think it's about the same, isn't it?
So like 40 something?
I mean, he does not look like a frontliner, if that's what y'all are wondering.
Oh Christ.
Oh, yeah, it does technically have more than Rekka.
Uh-huh. Alright, so one thing we need to figure out, kind of looking around at Keen, Akatsuki, you motherfucker. You fucker. Oh, right. Masaru wasn't getting her group. Masaru, where are you going? Oh, I know where you're going. They need a tank.
Didn't you just set me up with 3 other?
I did. And now I'm removing you from a captain's position because you don't want it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just say at this point, Hiroyuki thought that Masaru was a captain. And Machiko looks over at you, Gnarl, and is like, so... I'm a caster. You look like a caster.
Yes.
Where do you want to go? Looks around again. Shit, I already made this decision once.
I guess I'll go with Haruki.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun in Akia Squad. Realizes he just chose Scary Girl Squad.
Only when I take a certain form.
No, you're not Scary Girl.
She's alright too.
All right, so we've got what's going on. Hiroyuki speaks up. All right, so just as a heads up, a couple good spots set up. Evacs. I mean, there's one here we could set up. There's also the temple for the Ishikawas.
Bless you.
I'm allergic to.
Stop it.
Fucking remember that.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but you mentioned the Ishikawas.
Yes.
Have you seen any of them?
Yeah, the chiefess has been kind of holed up. She's been kind of giving away a lot of her food to people who need it, so she's not on the good side right now. Not evil, just very malnourished. Her child's all right. especially after everything that happened. Oh shit, that's right. I'm so sorry. Um, didn't mean to be so callous about that, but
It's all right. I just want to make sure they're okay.
well, if you take that road over there, keep kind of following it, you'll find the stairs heading upwards to it. Can't miss it. It's up on the hill.
Okay. And just make sure you're pinging this one down here.
Yep.
Okay.
Other than that, this place would be a good spot for meeting up because obviously it's technically town square. There's another couple of places around. I'd let you, Keen, decide where you want to go. There's a lot of neighboring houses and such all around. Also, as a heads up, all of the bamboo forests and all of the shrubbery is difficult terrain.
Okay.
No, your mobile does not prevent the half movement because it is thick brush that you have to move aside. And we all know bamboo is real thick.
Also, that would
Yeah.
require the dash action anyway.
Yeah, it would.
So I'm just informing people.
Just point us in the neighborhood. Point us in the direction of whatever neighborhood is most populous.
We're in it. You're looking at the entire clan right now.
Oh boy.
Here's a direction.
I mean, if you want to start going and gathering people, letting them know and sending them off in these two directions, the closest areas, let them know where the evac is. That might be
Have
helpful.
we established where the evac is going to be?
Yep, here at town square and up at the temple. You guys have a way to, evac, right? I mean, I just saw you guys teleport in.
My uncle.
Yes.
Your uncle. Wait,
Mike.
wait.
What?
He's alive?
Yeah.
He's
Before-
not.
He's on our side.
Okay. Okay. And
Just,
for
like,
shits
standing
sake,
between, like, the vibe got real weird.
for shits and giggles, am I gonna see, fire portals showing up anywhere? You hear a hint of hope. Okay. All right. And he gets
He's-
this downcast look for a brief
He's-
second.
He is the last one. They're still trying to find where he is exactly.
We'll focus on this later. We got a job to do.
Yeah.
All right. Akia looks around. Well, I guess we set up evac around here. Make sure that we're keeping people organized. Kin, if anyone
Should
needs
we
medical
divide it?
attention. Well, we're gonna divide up just so that people can get stuff around. Kin, is there any way you can set up a basic medical operations over here? What would you
I
need?
think so.
We'll just pretend you give her a list of things and she'll, start going to civilians asking to help. Like, the merchants at this point have realized you're here to help with something. And they're paying attention. So she kind of goes up to them. Keen, it is really weird because you're watching Akia take a very leadership-based role.
Yup.
And she's like being genuine with these villagers and like giving them direct information, directing them. And now you're realizing why her clone mother wanted to put her as a captain.
Okay.
And before you can leave Akatsuki, she grabs you by the arm, pulls you real close, and goes, If you need help, you fucking call. Do you understand me?
Of course.
She just has to give you the look, Keen.
Yep.
And like she holds on for a little while longer, Katsuki, before she gives you a pat on the shoulder, almost like she was going to give you a hug, then decided against it.
Yeah, hugging isn't exactly her thing.
Yeah. And she
Akio?
just goes, all right, go.
All right.
Akio, same goes for you.
Of course. All right. You wonderful people in the area, let's get this medical shit set up. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of this role already. So, go ahead and put yourself over here, Akatsuki.
Just over in this area.
Where am I pinging?
Oh, way over there. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm seeing where I'm going here. Okay.
Oh yeah, the fog's on purpose. Because those
Yeah.
are clouds.
Fun.
So you guys are kind of moving around in this area, getting stuff set up, figured out.
Mhm.
Ken's kind of dividing areas for those that need immediate attention and then those that are more able-bodied. That way we can kind of figure out who needs what.
Olive's gonna walk up to you, Keen. Also sounds good. Olive's gonna walk up to you, Keen. I'm gonna try and find high ground.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Okay. I will let you know if something's going on. And she'll lean up, kiss you on the lips, before she darts off right past you, Gnarl. Runs right past you at full sprint, jumps, grabs the walls, and like almost, if she could spider climb, she would have continued, but she can't. You watch her basically Spider-Man up high enough to grab the roof and pulls herself up and just starts running.
That is.
What did he say?
I said, that's who that is.
He's like, ah, that girl. You guys can't see her, but as she is doing her job.
Mhm.
And Imada and Hiromi will look at you and be like, all right, well, let's go start gathering people.
Let's go.
All right, where are you going? Pick a spot, Keen.
Olive went seemingly somewhat north, so head that direction too.
All right, why don't you put yourself deep in that neighborhood without stepping through stuff? All right.
Oh,
Now that
boy.
everyone is where they belong, how about I change the music?
Oh boy.
While you're working on that,
'Cause why not?
Keen's going to do the responsible thing and call Lycan.
Okay, you start calling, and doesn't take very long. You guys ready?
Not yet. Just figured I'd better let you know where we're setting up.
Okay.
Town Square and the temple.
All right, sounds good. Make sure you've got men on that area. As soon as we start getting people out, they're going to start swarming.
Yep.
And I overheard that there's something else there. Just be careful. I don't know what it is, but something else.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Yep. I want the 3 captains to make me a D100 roll.
Oh boy. Okay.
Here's Akia's.
Oh, okay.
27.
Katsuki. Make me a perception check.
Oh boy. Okay. 13.
You notice these bats flying around the temple. You don't see bats anywhere else, and it's pretty high up. They're just kind of circling. Like this cluster of like 5 to 10 bats.
That's concerning.
And then you guys hear something off in the distance. Kin, this sends shivers down your spine.
Yes, it does.
As you guys hear off in the distance. These weird screeching noises.
If it's possible for Kin to get any paler, she has now.
Mr. Masaru? What exactly are we fighting against?
Probably Feral Oni.
It's just,
It's-
it's whatever.
It's definitely Feral Oni.
That he
This is so weird.
cast mage armor.
That's wise.
I could just say it so nonchalantly now. It's not the hardest thing we've fought before.
Right? Not even close.
Oh, buddy.
uh,
Alright, let's go find that other one. Thank you, Graham.
The moment you said grim, I'm just like, oh boy.
No.
we're all
Oh
screwed.
boy.
Anyways,
Did
You
anybody
watch
bring lube?
as those bats
Actually,
start
no.
circling farther to the ground the closer you get.
Oh, fun.
And they start hanging from right here. Right around the entrance.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then you watch as they start to meet up with each other and conjoin before a person stands before you. A person you thought was dead. These bright red eyes. And pale skin
Oh.
with these red circular tattoos all across her skin that you remember the Shadow Ops telling you to protect at all costs. And now you look at her, she's got these long claws and 2 fangs.
I'm trying to remember names, which one this was. Because I always got their names mixed up whenever they were together.
Same.
Well, hello, Akatsuki.
Well, I was starting to wonder where you two had gone.
Taken. 'Cause you left us. And you watch as she almost shakes for a second. Trying to shake something off. As you hear footsteps coming from inside the temple. You watch this little girl come out. Hello? And Rika's head turns back. You hear this growl of hunger.
You stay away from her.
I'll do as I please. No, don't hurt anyone else. Meanwhile, Keen, kind of go up to a door, start knocking, and your phone starts ringing.
Hiromi, you take the door. We'll answer it.
Got it. And you look down, you see it's Olive calling. And as soon as you answer, Keen, you need to be careful. There's a group of something coming your way right now. There's like 6 or 7 of them.
Got it. Which direction?
They're coming north. They're coming south. They're coming from the north. They're coming south right now.
Got it.
They're gonna be on you in seconds.
Okay. Thank you. He'll hang up and pull out the hammer.
At this point, your brother kind of walks up, pulls out the shield. Let me guess. We got company.
We got company.
Why don't you move yourself down a little farther as Hiromi is starting to, escort some people out. And I'm gonna drop some enemies on the map for you as well. Oh, the fun thing is one of the special ones shares a very similar token.
Don't like that.
L and there. Roll. H. There we go. Let me fix that. There's that. Don't worry. One of them is recognizable as different.
Oh. Okay.
Meanwhile, Kin, Masaru, you guys are getting things set up. You got some people who they've started to gather up, as well as, I suppose, Gnarl as well. You guys have started to get people in the area and getting things set up, waiting for the answer to let people through. When you start to hear the sound of feet coming from the south. A lot of feet. Kin, your heart skips a beat. As you just imagine that past.
Yep.
As these creatures come barreling down. Don't worry, there's one you don't. There's a couple you don't recognize. Well, there's 2 you don't recognize. One of them you won't get to tell. And you have a bigger group.
Oh, fuck.
She did not like
Does
that
anybody
answer.
else see this? Or does just Kin see this?
Kid, you notice them. The rest of the group is kind of looking around, trying to figure out where they're going to be coming from.
Alright. Just from the south?
Look south. On the map. Right down the alleyway.
Okay, so yeah, south.
Uh-huh.
I was just making sure I had the right direction to say.
And yeah. Around the south.
Kin's gonna holler to Akia. Akia, look alive, to the south.
As she immediately hears "Sing" as she pulls her sword out. I'll say this. You've heard of this sword, Gnarl. As you see this very almost, galaxy-esque design across the blade. It's a very famous sword in these lands. Said to house the first emperor, but that's just a myth. The first crazed emperor But you see Akio holding it, and it's like, oh, fuck.
Just kind of quietly pull out his bow and prepare.
On top of that, Akatsuki, you suddenly hear the bamboo forest from the east of you start to shuffle. You watch these creatures. And you notice one with this.
Of course.
And you notice a couple of like 10 people who tend to the temple kind of come out thinking that, you know, all the humanoids out here, they don't see the ferals yet. They think all the humanoids are good guys. And they come out, and you hear Rika say one more time, "No!" before her body takes over, lunges at one of the civilians, and sinks her teeth in its neck. And to your horror, you watch as, almost against her will, like she keeps trying to pull herself back, but her body won't let her, as she starts to drain him dry. And the girl, Midori's younger sister, fucking screams and darts back in. And after Rika finishes, she kind of pulls away. Sorry. I'm sorry. Shut up. I'm sorry.
I said, shut up. Ah! Tear limb from limb.
And that's where we will end for tonight. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for showing up. Ken, you best find a way to get here next week.
I'm only gonna be able to be here till after 7:30.
This is gonna be a very interesting fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ken just disappears.
Oh God.
I mean, we really don't know how this ring works, so
It's like, oh, too much stress. Back into the Kindle.
I'm stressed. Oh God, what the fuck?
Akio, like, okay, I
I'll just shake her
understand you
hand
can
like,
go.
This is not the time.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Kid inside the fucking ring.
Like, I wish I could control this.
Bouncing like a bean in a maraca.
I just imagine her at one point, she's just at the wall, just like, let me out. Let me out.
You watch as, you know, like one of the other people get hurt. You're the only medic in that squad, too. Someone gets hurt. Oh shit! I need help. Let me out.
Let me out of my room. Unground me.
And you know,
To the house now.
yeah. And then once you join in, like you're like still pounding. Ah! But anyway,
Oh God.
thank you guys so much for stopping in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will continue this here next Saturday. Ken will find a way to be here at some point. Otherwise, all of her friends are gonna die.
I'm gonna do the best I can.
But
Play at work.
I hope you guys all enjoyed. I hope you guys have all had a wonderful week. And I hope you guys aren't hangry like I was at the beginning of session. But I will see you guys next time in the next video where we will continue this fight. Good night, folks.